and welcome to today's episode of Magic and Modifiers. My name is Larry, and I will be your host, DM, and announcer for today's episode. Around the table, you have a few of my friends, colleagues, acquaintances, and some who fall into other categories that will still not be spoken of. If you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow. If not, then please be sure to hit the small red button in the top right corner.
Nope.
Nope, what?
Are there any
No
announcements?
Today is the Super Bowl, and for those of you who do not participate in football, come on over and watch the stream.
Welcome to the
Say hello, say what's up. You know, not everyone likes football.
Oh yeah, Ryan's not here, and I forgot to change the tags, but I'll do that.
You're
Ryan. He is Ryan. He's Ryan. Don't worry, I brought my Super Bowl Sunday football wing. You know, this doesn't have any team associated with it. My shirt's red. Both teams are red. I'm just here to see a good, clean match. Not to mention, we're going to fight in the arena. Hold on, wait, I bought a thing for this. Hold on.
All right, we're going to the intro.
So, we would like... We're in the show yet? No?
Yeah, we're going to the intro now.
Hey, petition to do this, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it,
And then they didn't do
But
it.
the hockey
They
league
teased
did.
it.
The
That's
hockey league did.
That's
so.
awesome.
Rip Kobe Bryant.
We've been live.
Really?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? You were so much worse than Drew. We need you back, Drew.
Sponsored by the number one tonight.
So,
just the number one. Everyone have a good time. Here's to a good time.
Not a long time.
we would like to thank our partners and sponsors, Blue Raven Studios, for this episode and providing us with this beautiful space. If you are a company in the United States and interested in a virtual tour for your establishment, please be sure to check them out at BlueRavenStudios.com. But if that is all, who would be the brave player who will be giving the introduction? Not the introduction, but the previous episode.
It's been so long, my memory is starting to go.
I know, right?
So,
It's okay.
from what I can recollect, the Action Faction, we took ourselves to the Bjorn Arena and spoke with the game master, the warden of the arena, the guy who sets everything up. He informed us that he wanted us to fight. Well, specifically, he wanted Orys to fight because Orys had a previous victory in the arena as the Blue Thunder with our former compatriot Tony. So basically, his previous victory allowed us entry in to fight in a large fight against another group. I was tasked with something about making our team look weak, and I did the opposite by mistake. And I talked trash to where our team sounded like we were going to win. Well, that was the wrong thing to do. So I tried to immediately rectify that, while also taking Hope out on a date. while that happened, the rest of the group went to the arena to battle. Some of our friends did well in the arena. Some of them not so well. Upon finishing up, we gathered back at Iggy's place to plan for the day to come. Still not solidified on what exactly our game plan is, but
You guys have a plan?
we'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll definitely find out.
All right. So, Iggy, can you make a intelligence check, please? Just flat intelligence roll, please. 3. Okay. So, throughout the day, you spent your time going over blueprint after blueprint, idea after idea, trying to come up with the schematics for how you are going to design and create this defense system. And every idea you came up with, you're like, yes, this will work. And then you find like a kink in it. It's like, no, that's not going to work. And throughout the day, you unfortunately couldn't come up with anything solid as of yet. So, but whilst you were home working, eventually a couple of them came back, brought you some food, while the rest of them competed in the Bjorn arena. One of them being successful in their endeavors, the other falling ever so short. But convening at the end of the day, it is around 10-ish at night, while the group returns all to Iggy's home. And what are you all doing?
I'm going to attune to one of my toys I got from the tower.
Okay.
It is right. Who
So
do you
which-
plan on? Which one are you? Are we all together? What are we doing?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I guess we'll say we made
Now-
it back to Iggy's, no?
Yeah, everyone's at
We've
Iggy's.
been there. We were planning
Yeah.
before, but now that we have to think about this,
Let's see, we
what? Who's? You have the thing that's supposed to be able to not let you get knocked down, right?
That's the not. Oh, it's the resurrection stone. So that's like if I die, I get brought back to life.
Do you feel that you are the person who needs that, or just anybody else in the group needs it?
I can't think of anyone as I stare at Iggy that could possibly need such a thing from this.
I didn't die last time, but also true.
Well, I feel like we don't need it for this fight. I mean, we're in the arena. If we go down, they revive us instantly. So I wasn't even planning on using that yet. Seems wild.
Actually, would we know that? Would anybody in our group know that?
yeah.
Iggy, you can
No,
make
no.
a-
As far as if you did get brought back, are you immediately taken out if you go below 0? Or if there is an opportunity for you to be brought back up, are you able to be brought back?
When you go
up?
unconscious, there's clerics who come back.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
Bring you up.
But this
you
is
got
like a team versus team thing.
Iggy. You can make a wisdom check. Quickly. DC is 11 for you.
Insight?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay.
Some save.
Is it a saving throw or check?
Uh,
That was a check.
it was a check, yeah.
Okay. So you know from your time throughout your time living here, every now and then you've stopped in, observed an arena match. Never been too crazy about it, but just to pass the time. You do know for almost all of the events, the clerics do come in and swish them anyone who falls in battle away, except for challenging events such as this, which is usually to the death. You know, majority of the time people do make a contract with Mori to have them revived, but aside from that, it is generally to the death.
So this is to the death. So,
Oh.
good job, guys.
How fun.
Well,
Alright, so since that is the case,
It doesn't mean-
definitely changes things.
it doesn't mean it has to end in death, though.
It doesn't have to end in death. You're correct. But now the thing, do you feel that you are the one that needs that, or somebody else in the group?
Well, are you fighting?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey,
Someone decided
you guys
not to
seen
do
Gray?
Yeah.
He sort of left the arena after
Gray's there.
After-
With you all.
after his
You're
after
like
his
staring
battle.
right at him.
Oh, he's there.
You seen him?
You're like looking
I was gonna say, yeah, he just turned into a dog and him and Toon just took
Looking
off.
He's with you guys.
He's grooming himself.
He's sulking because he lost.
Wait, so there's
Metaphorically licking his wounds.
but there's 6 of us. We're not all gonna fight though.
No, you do remember that it is for a group of 5 has been signed up for the battle.
Okay. So it has to be 5 of us who fight them.
So am I today. No.
Iggy,
Yeah.
you do know that one of the competitors, one of the champions of Meta Knight, is
Arcanites?
Arcanite. Sorry,
Meta
Arcanite.
Knight.
Arcanite is an old enemy of yours, a fellow inventor of Bindle. Your issue with you and him have had issues in the past simply because he is an inventor, but he uses magic to amplify and stabilize his equipment, while you believe in a more puristic method. So.
Does that make him an alchemist?
But,
Yeah, we're fighting the Arcanites.
Oh.
You know these guys?
What?
How'd you get paired up against them?
They're the current champions.
He signed us up.
his name is Dover.
I didn't sign us. I mean, the pay is pretty good.
You signed us
Did you ever
up.
figure out what the pay actually
To
was?
the death.
No.
Pretty good.
It depends on the odds against us, which I'm assuming are pretty stacked
Pretty good.
against us.
I'm gonna kill him.
My dear, there's.
So you're
it's
saying
all
you're in.
this off. We
I'm
need to
in.
still-
You're in. All right.
Always leave.
Didn't probably need this kid.
All right.
If everyone's dead, it's just me and you.
But you ever don't win.
What?
Last resort. Blood pact.
What?
Everyone is.
I would
Everyone's
say
over here strategizing,
Everyone's
and you
dead.
guys are over there.
No, if everyone
I
dies,
have to
me
do
and
with
you.
it.
Wrap.
Have you heard what they do with the
all,
prisoners?
all everyone heard was blood pact.
I know a
Literally.
place on the Amalfi Coast will be
What do I do with the rock?
All right, so here's what we know about them. They have an archer. They have a healer, which me and Ithryl fought.
I wasn't there.
I mean, yeah, you're right, which I fought. You're right. I fought with some weird, like, stupid-looking guy. Yeah, average-looking guy.
Tim.
Yeah, you fought against with Ted.
Definitely didn't almost kill me.
Anyway.
So
Good old
weird.
Tommy.
A bard as well.
Little Tommy Two Toes.
Some sort of like wizard caster type. We're not sure what he is. Her name is Vivian, and then the another artificer.
That's the
Who I'm
one
guessing that's the one you
that
know.
she just grunted at.
What was his name again?
Devin.
Devin.
Devin, classic Devin,
Devin.
classic Devin.
As
Yes.
I roll through her like workbook, I see the name Devin written like crossed out.
Thousand
in
times.
Daggers.
Daggers in the eyes.
The Devin pile is just a shoot of fire.
Yeah.
I guess if we are, I suppose if this is the battle to the death, quote unquote, and this is whatever it might be, do you have any aces up your sleeve? Since
Do you have
this is
anything-
This is your hometown.
Anything you've been dying to try out, maybe? Any new toys?
She's been dying alright.
Any new toys you've been eager to try?
I mean, just we got back here and started working on commissions.
Well, I don't know. Anything else, maybe?
Not really, no. Kind of time to work.
I was hoping that you'd be this really cool person who just comes in like, I got the thing for this job right now, you guys. I'm ready for this.
Look at me. I'm not cool, dude.
Yeah, I mean, your sword is kind of cool. When it works. When it doesn't work, it's,
Hey, I have an idea.
you know.
78% of the time.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Now, do you have the thing?
What thing?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, Ithryl, do you have the other thing?
Oh, your friend.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Please-
So give her
please
the,
do that.
give her the,
Already gave it
okay,
to her.
sick. Put that on.
Was there anything else that we pulled out of that place
that in
that's
my
worth worthwhile.
That we can test on.
That's just worthwhile.
Hey, Gray. Wait, does the Gray have the vial?
From what I can tell,
What about?
I have the
wait,
vial.
did
I have the
Gray
vial,
use the
and this
vials?
vial apparently is to only be used in case of literally last effort.
It's got my name on it. It's a
Did-
long to me.
Did Gray use the flush sack or whatever on this last
He
fight?
has it with him. Yes, the acid
Oh,
sac.
the acid sack.
Gray loves that fluffy side.
It is literally a big ball sack.
Okay,
It's-
so,
it's on acid.
but the question still remains, like,
It's-
one of us still
inside
can't
stomach.
fight.
It's a stomach.
It's his favorite.
Yeah.
It's literally a
The
stomach.
fluid-filled sack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
literally
I'll
fluid
sit-
sack.
I'll
You,
sit.
you do know that the original Scottish bagpipes were made out of sheep stomachs, right?
Yes, this is
That's
Taras
what I'm
stomach.
imagining it
Yeah,
looks like.
I know,
It's a
but
veiny,
Scottish.
fleshy, fucking sheep stomach.
it is
not what I
veiny
imagined.
fleshy, but it is Taras
not
stomach.
fleshy.
It's a dwarven. It's a dwarven town.
They both work
It's a
together.
dwarven town.
Forget it.
Anyway, one of us has to sit out because it's not 6v6.
No, I'm not fucking doing it.
Look at that.
I'm
Did
not
Gray
fucking
say
sitting
that?
out. Yeah, I'm not fucking sitting out.
Is Gray in the corner? He's playing with his cat, pawing at it.
Well, he is grumpy and crying, so.
I mean,
Gray wants his revenge.
Gray, you got your ass kicked.
I almost won.
You think you can keep up with us,
I think
and
I
then
have a more of a chance of winning than you do, but.
all right. Should we just flip
Fine,
a
if you
fucking
think so.
coin? What should we do? Because
No, if
you
she
have
thinks she
beef
can
in
do,
this.
if she thinks she can do better, she can try.
You have beef in this.
It's personal now. So
I'm
is
saying, no,
she.
I'm saying you both have something to prove in this. Should we flip a coin?
No, I'm fine.
It'd be
I'm
one
fine.
of those things if-
I'll watch from the audience.
Pussy.
are you gonna be?
It's funny 'cause he's a cat.
Are you
Why
gonna be
you
upset
being
about
so
this?
passive aggressive, Greg?
Can we do a sort of like tag in type of thing?
No, unfortunately, no. It's 5 going. Who knows who comes out?
Ah.
Well, just
I
come
got an
with
idea.
us, because
Well, I'll
maybe
shake
they'll
it
let
around,
us do
put it in my pocket,
6v6.
and I'll throw you. Think about it.
Maybe they'll let us do 6 versus 6.
Tune can fight for you.
No, it's not about that. It's about the
You
fact
wanna
that
try-
their party.
if you wanna try
doesn't
6
have a
versus 6.
6-member.
I'd rather not.
No, you would rather not fight?
I'd rather not do 6.
Well, no, their party doesn't have a 6-member either, so
That's
we
their
can
fault.
only do 5 anyway.
That's their fault.
Should have known the rules changed right now.
I'm attuning to the rock.
You're tuning to the rock. Okay.
Okay, Hope.
To my little friend.
Which is
You don't want to fight?
The fire friend.
You know.
fire.
Do you not want to fight?
I'm becoming the one with the flames.
Okay.
Do you have your phone plugged into the charger?
Yes.
That's where that is.
There.
Sound bad?
No, there's a static noise.
Yeah.
The power. Power.
So, Iggy, you head off to your room and try to focus on the stone. As you stare into it, you can see and almost hear as like the calls of just either almost as like souls, just the scream, and then you feel this warmth kind of overcome you, just emitting from the stone as it completely finishes. Eventually, the calls subside, and you have attuned to it. Ithryl, you begin to attune to the cauldron or goblet. Thank you.
The chalice,
Yes.
actually.
It's a goblet now. As you begin to focus on and try to make some sort of connection with it, you see as bits of like sparks and flames and tongues of fire begin to come out of it and begin to just travel up your arms for a bit as they begin to subside and embed inside of you. The 2 minutes complete.
I was gonna say, is this resurrection stone going? Hey, Alright, so
I mean, I'd like to be there just because I feel like I can do a lot.
there is no way we're going to win the fight without you
I'm
being
gonna
able to.
kick Devin's
you know,
ass.
there's no way
Yeah,
that
fuck
without
that
you
guy.
being able to bring us back up, we would surely fail. We would surely fail.
You want me to sit out?
Yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, you didn't do anything
No,
yesterday.
I'm literally was like I was not even there.
Yeah. pretty
I mean,
much.
it definitely seems that. I don't know. It's whoever would like to sit out will sit out. It's fine.
Oh.
Sounds like Gray the Pussycat.
But at the same time, doesn't one of our party members have to be there to put money on us to win?
That's
anyways?
true. That's true.
Yes.
I can do that.
Soon.
I mean, Gray,
Highest stack of
Great
money
question.
June.
How-
Sit on it.
I know you are a man of the forest, but how are you when it comes to the game of Gambit?
All I have to do is just say here, I'm betting this on this team. That's
Yeah,
no
I
real
can do
skill
that.
required to it.
I
Great.
can do that.
Can you do me a favor? And if you're gonna sit out, when the fighting starts, can you summon a storm? Don't attack anything necessarily. Just summon a storm so that it's there. Can you do that?
I just remembered that it is the next morning because it is raining.
It is. It's raining already.
Yeah, it is raining. I remember that it is the next morning anyway.
I
But
feel
it's
like
alright.
that is a one-way ticket for him getting thrown the fuck out of that arena.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have to be in the arena. That's what I'm saying.
He has to
yeah.
be there to place the bet.
No, before
Not
he
inside
does-
the arena.
before
He just
does
places
that.
the bet and like leaves. Doesn't matter.
I guess he could do that. Yes.
Because I remember that it was raining that morning after that event.
You know why I'm asking you, right? You understand why?
Yeah, he remembers why. I
Yeah,
can do that.
he remembers why.
Even if it's raining, like maybe the rain will go away, but I don't know.
Rain, rain.
Yep. Yeah, I can do that.
All right, cool. Because that'll amplify my powers a little bit, that I think might make a difference.
How long does? I think
Concentration. So I think it might be 10 minutes.
it's what spell are you asking him to do?
Call lightning.
Call lightning.
Yeah, it takes
What is the duration of
up to
that?
10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes.
I feel like he would have to be in the arena.
He'd have to
see
be
our
in the
fight
arena.
Start, and then he'd have to go outside.
No, it's 120 feet.
It's
No, but
120.
he won't know when the fight actually begins.
You can hear it.
Maybe after.
Make a wisdom check. Well, actually, you would know this from the effects of the spell. It is not like the skies go dark. It's a cloud literally just forms
Yeah, I know.
above you. So
That's-
it would just be
That's what I'm asking.
like
you.
a couple of feet above, like 100 feet above you, a cloud
Carlos,
forms.
the arena has a roof.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
Interesting.
I'm just saying, it might look a little bit conspicuous. That's all I'm saying.
They don't know if it's me casting it. Anyway, there's
That's all
already
I'm
a
saying.
storm anyway.
Okay, so
Get a roll
if
the
you get,
dice.
yeah, it's
Huh?
gonna be on. It's gonna be on that. It's gonna be a roll of dice. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, if it's already raining, don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
But besides that, I think we should definitely, instead of spreading out the damage, we should focus on one at a time. And then
This is what I was trying to say earlier, but now that Gray is not going to be involved, there's a couple of things that aren't going to work. There's a few things that can work, but a few different things that are not going to work. For instance, if Ithryl goes up to somebody and hits them,
yes.
I can throw a spell at them that he'll be able to escape, but the other individual will not be able to escape. So they will take a very large hit. We might even knock them out.
That'll be up to you to decide when to do that.
Other thing was the fact that Gray had the ability to stop someone from moving, and you were going to be able to really hit them very hard if that was the case. That is not going to be the case if he is not there. Now, our lovely Hope here, I think, might be best suited to take out the archer, since I think, well, from what I've seen, a lot of her abilities can take from distance.
So,
And it
so
also,
you're
and it
saying
sounds like Iggy has a personal vendetta against this Devon person.
I understand that, but we can't. If we spread out our damage, it's going to be a lot longer of a fight.
I understand
Yeah.
that. I'm not saying completely spread it out. I'm just saying, if there is an opportunity to double tap somebody, we double tap them and take them off the playing field.
Okay.
You had said the exact same thing.
Yes.
I'm just trying to make sure that we all know what we are capable of, because
I believe we know. I believe we know what we're
I don't know
capable
much about
of.
no fancy spells. I know 2 things. Stab,
Run away.
stab.
Yeah.
no, it's just stab and run away.
Yeah,
Someone's in confusion.
You're gonna have to be careful because you're also vulnerable in the open. So it'd be.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything that gets you out of a place very quickly? Like by quick distance? I mean, large amounts of distance.
Jesus.
Yes.
Fairly
Weird.
quickly. Oh, are you just now pointing that one? Oh, yeah.
Oh damn it.
Wait, did your computer go down?
No, it didn't. It was
Oh,
not.
okay.
It was
Oh
getting
God,
ready.
thank God you remembered. Yeah,
Yeah.
we already did that last time.
Yeah.
You have both screens going, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So continue.
All right.
I saw an opening. I went for it.
Man, we know we're going to. So we know we're going to start on both ends of the arena, very far from each other. Can anyone cover a lot of ground very quickly? It's the only question I have.
Just him. She
How
can.
far is that? That's not what I mean. I'm talking. Can someone go
Oh.
200 feet
Where's my
and then bounce back?
Spells. Might be 90 feet.
You have it. But I think you might want to save
90
that.
feet.
You might want to save that. You might want to save that trick in case if someone gets close to you, you can really hit them hard and get out of dodge.
What is this dodge you speak of?
Dodge.
Where's dodge?
Like get out of dodge.
Where's Dodge?
Never been there before.
Well-
I believe it's in the middle of the
I need to get some rest.
desert.
I need to get some rest definitely because I got hit pretty hard.
No, we've
By
already
that
slept.
random-
Yeah, this is the that
We
morning.
are-
after.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
morning
The
after.
next
Oh, I
day,
feel so
yeah.
good. I
My
slept
bad.
so
My bad.
fucking
My
good.
bad.
We're all 100 right now.
2 weeks. My bad.
Yes, it's been so long, our memories start to drift. Larry. God. Hello, God. Alright, so then I guess we're going to the arena, right?
Yep.
I'm going to give Gray 100 platinum
Wow.
to bet on this.
Wow. Okay.
He's very confident too.
I'm giving Gray 100 platinum to bet on this.
All right.
I'll give him 300 gold.
Just. We about to make some money. I said.
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
you guys
it's-
want, yeah.
It's almost everything I have, but I'm giving it to him. To bet on us. Almost everything.
All right. Gabriel's giving them 100 platinum. Orys.
300 gold.
Anyone else betting anything?
300 gold as well.
You guys better win. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna rob 100 people if I
Wait, Gray, how much money are you
We're
putting
gonna
in?
rob the entirety of it if we don't fucking win this fight.
Gray didn't give me his character sheet, so I don't know how much money he's making. He has.
It's on D&D Beyond.
Is it?
Yep.
D&D Beyond.
Not sponsored.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. One day. Hint. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Strong
Chris
wink.
Perkins.
Strong wings. Well, Perkins has nothing to do with
Well,
it.
I'll make the
Different
bet for
company
him.
altogether. Completely different company altogether.
Isn't that Wizards too?
No,
No.
Wizards doesn't own D&D Beyond. They are
Yikes.
a separate business.
So, is there anything else? Anyone else, baby?
25 platinum.
25 platinum.
You already have that one thing, right? Did you buy one of those things? Pearls better.
I have one.
You have one? Okay. I need to get one of those. Do you have to, question, DM, just random question. With that Pearl of Power shit, does it automatically happen or you have to take a whole turn to activate?
It's a bonus
It's
action.
an act. It's
Bonus
a
action?
Bonus action.
Oh.
I gotta get one of those. Holy hell.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's big. That's huge.
If we win.
I don't know how much he wants to bet, just in case you guys lose. 'Cause he has money, but I don't know how much he wants to risk.
He hasn't told us, so I just don't bet anything.
Oh, come on. Text him real quick.
Again,
Text
if
him.
You can text him if you want
we
to.
do know, if we do know him, he'd be willing to risk it for a biscuit. So just
I'm
saying.
pretty sure we can all agree here. We won't just give me the money. Just.
You are better financially.
I mean,
Ian
deal with money.
Ithryl is the character that like he's like he's the only one alive. Everyone else is dead. In the room, he goes, "How did this happen? I have no idea. I'm moving on." I'm moving
Pick their
on.
pockets.
All right, I texted him. We'll see what he says.
All right. I think he'll be nice enough to let you borrow his Pearl of Power in the battle.
His pearl power, he doesn't have one. No, it's mine that I let him borrow, and I already have it back. So he shouldn't have it in his
Inventory.
inventory.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't have it. It has it in here.
Oh well, too bad.
Unless he bought one, which is possible, but
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't own one either. So how much are those?
'Cause I remember he used it in the battle.
no, he didn't.
He did
Did
use
he?
it in the arena.
How much did those cost?
Okay. Maybe he does have one.
I don't know. What are those called? About 300 gold.
The fuck have I been doing this whole time?
I don't know, man.
all right. I'll put that on the
I
things
believe-
to do list.
300 gold.
It does
Yeah.
require attunement.
I
But yeah.
will.
He's betting
I have
300.
nothing attuned
Huh?
to me.
He's betting 300.
300 gold?
Yeah.
Coward. All right.
Coward. Would I know of anything that would be more in the same field as a portal power, but possibly more powerful, worth more while?
You can make a Arcana check.
Arcana check?
Yeah, it's a bit higher for you 'cause you guys aren't really around a lot of magical items,
I'll do it.
especially with your
I'll do it.
background.
That's a 19.
Okay. So you know there are specifically like pearls and gems that people use to store spells in.
Okay.
That's one thing that you can use, and then just a bonus action to activate it. You can.
Is there one that's more powerful than the
more
other?
powerful.
Or a whole
I'm not.
stronger level, maybe?
Yeah, there's one that'll hold up to a 5th level spell
Oh.
that costs 1,500.
Okay. I'm not even there yet. I'm not even at level 5 spells.
I know,
Okay.
yeah, I know, but yeah,
No, that's good to know,
But,
because like maybe
yeah.
why spend 300 there if I could just
save up for that better one.
Oh, does it also does it work as if like is it up to a 5th level and or you could break it up between other levels like a level 3 and a level 2?
For 500 more gold, then yes.
Oh, so it has to be particular.
Yeah. For 2,000 gold instead of 1,500, then yes, you can do the 5th level or a 4 and a 1 or a 3 and a 2.
And it gives
or
you the option to like kind
3
of break it up a bit.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can do like
break it up.
5 level 1s.
Or 4 and a 1 or a 2
Okay.
and so on and so
Alright,
forth.
alright.
But yeah.
Just it gives me an idea of what I need to be like, saving for.
All right, we're going. We're walking.
Yeah, we're going. We're walking. We're walking and talking the whole time. We're walking and talking the whole time.
Alrighty then. So, making your way to the Bjorn arena. Bjorn, can you roll a percentage check? See if you
Bjorn,
can.
who? Who?
Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Orys, can you make a percentage check?
A percentage of it.
Yeah,
Wow, calling out a dead man.
I know, right? Orys, can you make a percentage check? See if it continues to rain.
16.
16. It continues to rain.
I am so excited for this fight.
Fucking lucky dog.
So-
He rolled
So
I
excited.
saw
Actually-
the 1 0. I was like, oh my god. This is why he was so. Oh wait, he wasn't even in it. Never mind. When we did we did the Call of Cthulhu.
You can
one
see
shot.
as
You've
you
never
can
seen
hear
something
as
like
it sounds like a storm is a brewing.
It's getting darker. It's getting darker and darker.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but yeah, dude, you guys all rolled up.
Yes. Oh
Larry,
yeah.
Larry especially was rolling up the whole time.
So, as you continue making your way there, you see as the streets are not as packed given the weather. You see as many people are having these makeshift umbrellas up. Some are just using rags and to cover themselves. Others have a pretty decent umbrella, but you quickly make your way over to the arena. Arriving, you see it is just as lively as you would expect given recent events. You do know that generally the last day of the month is when
Remember,
people have a tendency of challenging.
before I get in, I want to disguise self again.
Want to disguise self again? You gonna use
Can I
a
give him-
disguise kit? Or?
Yeah, I'm proficient in it.
Okay, so make a performance check.
Can I also
I don't know.
inspire him?
Not necessary, my friend. Not really
No,
disguise kit.
it is not a performance. It is a dexterity check and adds your proficiency since you're proficient in it.
I knew you wanted to do it. You don't want inspiration?
Add my proficiency to it.
Yeah. So it's not a performance check. Make a dex check
Okay.
and then add your proficiency bonus.
It's a lot. 25.
25.
Does
All right.
not
So
need me.
somewhere amongst the crowds, you lose.
I just want to make sure he got a good score.
You
I
lose
can keep it fun.
Ithryl.
Keep it fun.
Somewhere amongst the crowds, you lose Ithryl. And you see the man that you fought the day prior. I'm
No.
assuming. Oh no, completely different.
Just another average looking dude, but not.
No, average man. Okay.
My name's Todd.
All right. So as you.
It's just Hank Hill. It's like Hank Hill with beer gut standing right next to this.
Red hoodie, yellow
Nice guys. My name is Todd.
yellow cap.
So as you.
Who are you, sir? Who are you?
Todd.
That's Ithryl.
Wink.
What did you say?
That's Ithryl.
What if anyone
How
asks?
do you know?
It's
He just
Todd.
told me.
I have no idea who this guy is.
I'm thinking like literally Hank Hill.
You see, it's like.
Goddamn, I'm bombing.
The entire, completely wearing commoner's clothes at this point. Hair kind of put up at this point rather than hanging down free. But pretty average Joe by the looks of it.
But he's informed us that it.
Yeah, it is him.
In fact,
Entering into the arena, you see as you see as a sort of side section has been sort of blocked off. In these sections, you see as there is the four groups, the four champions of the arena, including your foes for tonight. The bronze, silver, gold, and diamond leagues are awaiting to see if anyone would be challenging them.
there's different leagues.
Yes, you
Which
guys
league
are
are we
fighting
fighting then?
the bronze.
Bronze.
Does that make us the weakest?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's actually the best league,
Yeah.
according to Bjorn's handbook.
Uh-huh.
I've been reading it.
Yeah, the leagues were implemented after Bjorn left.
He actually implemented them.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
I don't know who this Bjorn is.
But,
When I see Devin, it's on site. Like,
yes,
forget the arena.
yes. As
There's gold under this stadium.
You see,
Start
as-
digging.
as you do eventually lock eyes, you can see as eventually he kind of like steps down from this little pedestal and begins making his way towards all of you.
Who's that? The guy from the game
Devin.
master?
No,
Yeah.
Devin.
Devin.
Oh, this is the guy. So obviously we're going to prevent him from walking right up to her because she already told us that she fucking hates this
I don't
guy.
think we know who this is on site.
You don't know who this is.
We don't know. She knows.
Yeah, but she knows. Yes.
Fair enough.
Approaching you, you see wearing a series of leather armors with various different straps, bunch of different pouches all over. You see behind him, similar to
Leather on
Iggy's
leather?
walk and talk, you see is this
Leather on
mechanical
leather.
dog is sort of walking behind him.
A dog?
Abomination, what it is.
Huh?
A dog?
Yes. Very similar to Iggy's TikTok, walk and talk. But as you see this half elf approaches, and it's just giving you the biggest, smirkiest, mean girl smirk.
Mean
Where?
girl smirk?
Yes.
Godly, Bob.
If it isn't old igniting Ignatius, then what do I owe the pleasure today?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You're talking to one of the members of Blue Thunder.
Sup, I'm Todd.
Oh, so do you have a death wish as well to be hanging out with the ticking time bomb? of
Only for
Bendor?
your death, buddy.
I'm sorry, who is
Nailed it. Todd loves jokes.
who is this?
This, I'm assuming, is
Devin. He doesn't
Devin.
get
Yeah.
a frickin' what's it called, adjective? No.
I in Elvish, I say to him, I didn't know elves practiced in the new magic.
Well, I grew up rather close to the southern border and picked up a few tricks along the way.
Wonder what
You
the
say he's a full elf or half elf?
Half elf.
I wonder what the elves up north would think about that. I shame him.
Roll shame.
Intimidation checks. Natural one.
Natural one. You just.
Roll guilt check.
Can I look at him and with minor illusion make my canines kind of protrude out extra long and kind of sort of like, you know, a vampire in a way. Kind of give him
A what?
ah.
Oh,
He's
oh,
hissing over there.
One more time. A what?
Hey guys.
Okay.
You have a list.
Hey guys. Oh, of course.
Like basically, like with my eyes saying that
No.
that
Oof.
he's looking like he might want to drink.
Okay.
You know,
So
like
as you do this, you see he kind of like takes a few steps back.
do I need to roll?
No, it's them to. They roll against your DC. You
All right.
roll.
Well, we got a little bit of business to conduct, but we'll see you on the battle.
Right. Well, you see he's kind of like
I walk
staring at Gabriel at this point. Well, as he turns to you, Iggy, make sure you give us a chance to kill your friends. Not do it for us this time.
I already started walking away.
As he walks away from you all and joins the rest of
I
the group.
said,
as you do that, you see as he like. And
is this going to carry over in the battle?
I hope so.
we'll see. We'll see. It has its repercussions.
Run up on the man.
You see, you see as he reaches the pedestal, he does go over and like kind of like whispers in Izzy's ear. The cleric you fought the day prior, she's like whispering
Wait,
and
does
pointing
anybody
at
read
Gabe.
lips? Oh, it's a feat. Damn
I
it.
can't read
Literally a feat about reading.
Keen mind.
That is a feat. Yeah,
Keen mind.
I know. The linguist
I
does.
think it's linguist.
Linguist.
Yeah, you
Which
can
my other
literally
character
read the
has.
lips. Hey.
So, what do you all do?
We go up to Boris Blackfoot.
Todd's getting limber.
All right. So, eagerly behind one of the desks, you see as Boris is just like looking through the crowds, trying to find you, and eventually spotting you. Click. Right. Good morning. Hope everyone slept well. Is everyone prepared? And
This is everyone. Yep.
I'm gonna break down his neck.
Excuse me, Mr. Boris. Boris.
yes.
Just a curious thought. What are the favors on each side today?
We haven't registered you all yet for the arena competition. Is this everyone
Yep.
who is competing? Perfect.
What do you mean you
wait.
haven't registered us? We told you the other day we were going to be here.
It's just making sure everything works out perfectly.
By the way, it's only 5, right? We can't do 6 by any chance.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Well, you gotta talk.
Is that a 17?
Nope.
Or a 7?
That's a 7. Plus 5. Oh wait, no, that's perception. Plus 1. 8.
Hey.
What's your intelligence?
Unfortunately, it's gonna be quite
He's wise.
difficult, and just for simplicity's sake, we kind of didn't give much of a heads up notice. So unfortunately,
And I clap hard.
Next fight.
Blackfoot, what are the odds on each side?
Are the odds in our favor?
well, the numbers will be tallied once we submit you, but
Are we even allowed to put money on ourselves? How am I going to know what kind of money I'm going to make?
Well, I would think you would have someone to bet for you.
How do I know that team's not going to fucking take a dive because they're going to make more money betting on us? This needs to be known before we walk into battle.
I have no idea. I don't know what their plans are. You can ask them if you want, but just making sure that everyone is here and ready to compete tonight.
I'm going to break his neck. He does.
And if they
He
take
does not recognize
if they take a dive,
okay.
I'm just
Okay.
if they take a dive, I'm trying to do something here. If they take a dive, and this entire crowd who is gathered and paid good money to be here is going to get ripped off, there could be mutiny. Now, what guarantee do I have that we're going to get a fair deal here?
How much are you paying us?
Your reward was the winnings.
How much are the winnings?
The winnings was 1,000 gold per person at the end of the month, which is today, basically. So if you win by the end of the night, you will be received your winnings.
1,000 gold per person is chicken feed compared to what they might be able to gamble on themselves and take a dive. We need guarantees here, Blackfoot.
Well, this is
Yeah, but winning this also allows us to compete on the next level up too.
So there would be no reason that they would want to take a dive.
Right.
Even if they do take a dive, it's still 1,000 gold for us.
Fair enough. No, you make a very good point.
Yeah. We both end up winning.
Sorry,
I
I
guess.
just when it comes to money, you have to be smart about it.
Did Dad teach you that? Mom?
very calculated here.
My dad did teach me that. There's a reason he's worth as much as he is.
How much is he worth again?
A kingdom. That's
Where?
what he's worth.
Where? Where's this?
Bidet. How many times do I have to explain this?
Have I heard about it?
My sister lives there.
Like wisdom check.
Does she fucking really?
Yeah, she does.
She has a sister in every major city.
14.
Huh?
14.
Just disguise it.
14.
Yeah, 14.
You've heard talk of the gambling city of
It's
Bodeg.
Richard.
Much about it, you don't know much about it, but you've heard of it. But all right, so our competitors, we now know you, Orys, the rest of you.
It's all of us, yeah.
Okay.
Gray is out there getting some bets going. As soon as you
Perfect.
register us, if you want to be quick
So-
about it.
Last shot effort here. Last shot effort.
All right.
Since we are clearly not the favorites and they are the current champions, I would assume that we're going to have some pretty good odds in our favor.
Ever in our favor.
I hope so.
What do you mean?
Trying to persuade it to make sure that our numbers, our
Oh,
odds are
gotcha.
right.
Make a persuasion check.
$17.
17. We'll see.
I don't think he controls
He
the.
doesn't control it.
He doesn't control the odds,
thought he
dude.
did.
But
Oh.
he can try. He doesn't
I'm trying to
control
figure
it.
out-
Master.
No, but he can try and sway people, the right people.
I
But
rolled a 17, it's not bad.
It's
Yeah.
not.
it's not. It's
I'm
not a
still-
bad rule
I'm
at
just
all.
trying to figure out what we're trying to do here.
So this.
Well, it's
That's
all-
why he said we'll see and not I don't control that.
Yeah.
So, cool, perfect. We'll have you ready for tonight. Come back here.
Wait, tonight? Not right now?
No, the events of today will go on. The final event of the night is the competition.
All right,
How
cool.
many hours?
The event starts roughly 9 p.m.
I'm going to the shop.
Perfect. All right.
I want to go to the magic shop where I got my pearl power, and to the armor shop.
I'll go to the armor shop.
Yeah, armor shot sounds good.
Is first off, as we make our leave and we're not in front of this gentleman, I know you're pretty excited about the weather today. Is you think that might be different by the time we have to come fight?
What does it look like from my?
Based off that roll, pretty hefty storm is rolling in.
It's
so there's going to be a hurricane on top of this town.
It's a healthy storm. I'll hope
healthy
there's
storm.
a hurricane. Yeah.
Not you don't see any like funnel clouds, but
I'm like,
the storm is
We are
brewing.
on a
You can-
coastal town.
Yeah.
Cyclone.
So,
And you guys saw that 7.7 that popped off.
but-
right?
yeah, you can definitely hear that a pretty hefty storm is coming in.
yeah, no, it's gonna stay for a while. I think maybe a couple days. Maybe. But
Did your
yeah,
storm daddy tell you that?
no, I could just feel it in my knee. I got this. It's
I
fine.
can just feel it in my knee. Oh, that's not the truth.
Yeah.
That isn't the truth.
Don't do the talk about
My dad didn't
I
talk to me
neglectful
either.
daddy.
But yeah, I want to get another pro power, and I want to get a new.
You guys have the paperwork for that?
I'm sorry.
Paperwork?
What do you mean?
You have to get stuff to purchase to buy stuff at the econ district.
We're not
Well,
going
we
to.
have
We're
those,
not.
We haven't gone to the econ. We have not used those yet.
We're not going to the econ
Yeah, the
district.
magic
though.
shop is in the econ district.
There's no
There's no
magic.
mag-
Then
Saying
how do
that
we?
There's no regular
Not
magic
here.
shop
Not
right
here.
now.
You thinking of there's a magic shop in Alberton.
Then
But
where did
here
I get my
in
pro
inside
power?
of Bindle, magic is restricted.
Where'd I get my pro power then?
In a different town. or
Either in a different town or you guys had, I believe.
We never went to the econ district in Bendel. We've never gone. We just when we got
Didn't
those
you find
because
it?
when we got those coupons to go from Captain Thor, we were
Yeah.
super excited because we were
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
gonna get like
I believe, yeah, you
guild
used your
level
coupons
access.
to purchase your stuff. You guys got some coupons from Captain Tour to purchase some stuff.
Coops.
I already have guild level
Using
access.
those,
Yeah,
that's
but
how you
are you
purchase
gonna
it.
go in there for all of us? It's gonna be too difficult.
Can you buy me a pro power while I go to the armor shop?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait. I don't have Messenger on my iPad, but give me a second to message you. I say yes, but hold.
Yes, but okay.
Yes, but
And then I'll also go to the armor shop and buy another set of splint, because mine is damaged.
How much for +1 leather studded armor?
Yeah, I was about to ask, because Dum over here, i.e. me.
Who?
Me.
+1.
Yeah, studded leather.
You would have to get that from the econ district as well as splint armor. The highest level of armors are
Wait,
purchased.
splint armor?
Huh?
Splint armor too?
Because
Splint
the
armor is
town
not the highest
keeps
one.
things from regular-
All the highest levels of armor and weapons are sold in the econ district in military restricted.
No, it's just common
but-
armor.
It's like being in It's like being in DC and also shit in Virginia. You gotta go to DC to get it.
Let me see.
Larry, look at the message, please.
All right. Splint. Oh yeah, plate armor is the highest one. I think. Yeah, splint armor you can purchase in the city for 250.
Oh, was
gold.
that from the rust monster that got you?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
250. I'll do that.
250. Yeah.
Emma.
Oh, messenger. Sorry.
Into the messengers, sir.
You said you were getting what?
Oh, this is studded, +1 studded leather armor.
That
Yeah.
would be.
Should have just worn the fish armor that Homeboy's got, since he's not fighting in the battle.
Not wearing my armor.
Huh?
It's not wearing my armor. That's great.
Only I wear this murdered animal armor. Nobody else. Or should I say animal? Murdered people.
Good. I'm gonna say, for the sake of expedience, +1 studded leather is going to cost you 1,750.
Go ahead and take a 0 off that.
Sorry, kid.
It's magical. It's magical.
Yeah,
It's
right.
Is it
good.
magical for +1?
Yeah.
It's magical
Do I
armor.
have to tune to that?
Huh?
Do I have to do +1?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say. but
How much you said?
Huh?
It's so it's magical though.
1,750.
That's what gives it the plus.
Yeah,
I
it's a
am
lot.
shy
Is
like
it
70
magical?
gold.
Magical.
Well, you can help each other out. Hey, anybody got some money I can borrow?
How much is platinum again per?
I already put.
10.
Oh, it's move it
10.
1 0. Add 1 0 to your platinum. That's how much gold you have.
Ugh, I could barely afford that. That would be literally everything I have.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I just put everything I had in this fight, so.
No, I'll just have to.
Did you check my message yet?
Hopefully not.
Yes and yes.
Fuck.
I mean, I could loan you the money, but
No, just make sure if I
you have to pay me
die,
back.
Just revive me. Just don't let me die.
I
Die.
Okay.
forgot.
Huh?
I'm banned from the magic shop here.
Oh,
Wait,
jeez.
why?
Accidents.
Oh no.
All right, give me my money back.
Hold on that way real quick.
You got banned in the It's fine. It's fine. She's one of us. Fuck everybody
No,
else.
I'm banned.
Fuck everybody else. You're one of us.
Permanently or it's temporarily?
What am I banned?
After that
What
last
did
fire,
you do?
That was one of the times I died.
The what?
One of the times I died.
What did you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh,
It was
Alright.
bad.
Okay. How are we doing on personal potions?
on hell.
Personal potions. No, personal potions. How are we doing?
Well, we
I
can't
got-
buy them.
No. He doesn't. Wait. Do we know? Iggy, do they sell regular healing potions at regular shops in town, or do you can only get those in the econ district?
Regular healing potions are sold at regular shops in town. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can purchase them.
I have 3
for-
potions. I don't need shit.
Some
I
of
have
some
2,
I have 3.
right?
some
I
of
have
the
none right now.
temples sell them.
Could I try to buy some?
I already have 3. Do you want one of mine?
I'll like 2.
And
I mean, just.
Well, you're not taking 2. You can have one of mine.
Okay, can I have one,
You can
and
have
then I'll
one
just
regular potion of healing from me.
I'll
Few-
buy one more.
a few of the local doctors will sell them as well.
Do I happen to know why Bindle is like this?
Make a history check.
Class
Iggy
warfare.
happened.
It's class warfare.
Because of Iggy.
Ooh.
It's called economics.
Natural,
Actually.
a natural disaster, not an
Iggy was born a 22.
Nice.
22.
Natural 20.
19.
19.
Natural 19.
So from your time asking around, you've learned that there's been a lot of outbreaks of just confrontation between either the guild and the military, or the civilians felt things were unfair and rebelled against the military as well, or just battle between civilians becoming too much of an issue with them having access to such higher
Gang
grade
warfare.
equipment. So because of that, they have basically locked down all of the higher grade equipment and only allowed people they deem eligible or specific cases to purchase these things. They only allow other people to have the basic essentials for what they need to protect themselves from the wild and bandits. But that's why you can purchase all the way up to the highest level, but not the highest level
Question.
of equipment.
Let's link into herb shop real fast.
Herb shop. Okay.
How much were the potions of healing?
Potions of healing outside of the econ district is 60 gold.
All right, I'll take one.
Okay.
I like to slink into an herb shop.
Okay. You slink on in.
While I'm there, who do I see when I walk in?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So you can see there's various different like wall, almost wood beams placed sporadically with different plants and funguses and other things growing. You see there's different clusters of small little gardens on either side. A human woman, an elderly human woman, seems to be running the place, and a few looks like doctors are gathering ingredients for whatever remedies they need. You see in the back, there seems to be a curtain. You can see that there seems to be some smoke coming out from behind the curtain. But that's about it for the most part.
I guess I talked with the lady.
Okay.
Madame, are you the proprietor of this fine establishment?
Why, yes. How may I help you, son?
I'd like to walk over to the. Is there like a counter, like a checkout
Yeah,
counter
look a
kind
little.
of space?
Yeah, a little wooden counter that she's made.
Alright,
Look very, very crudely made, but it
I'm
serves
looking
its
for
purpose.
something very particular, but I don't know actually how to say the word. The word is in a language that I don't speak, but I do know how to spell.
Okay.
Do you have anything I might write on?
Yes. She gets like a dirty piece of paper and just hands it to you.
Your nastiest poison, please.
Make a persuasion check. That's a DC is
Natural
18.
19.
Okay.
Persuasion.
Okay.
27.
Okay. So
Okay.
He's like, alright.
DC was 18, but that's nothing.
Blew
for
that
you.
one out the
All
water.
right. So
It's a good roll, it's a good
rather
roll.
than
That's a great roll.
so you see as she looks at it and she kind of like eyeballs you for a second. She kind of like folds it up. You see on the back she kind of like writes down an address to a bar in the debit district.
Put a gold on the table and I take the paper.
She kind of slides it off the table, puts it in her pocket.
And I know I have enough time, right, to make it to that side of town all the way back.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm so excited. I gotta go use the bathroom.
All right. I will grab Ithryl and I will take off.
All right.
I'm just going to bust out of that place. and
Tell Boris I said shoots.
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 It's them. I'm gonna try to grab you and say we have to go. We'll be back. There's a place we have to go to real fast.
All right.
There's a place we have to go, and I feel like we've done enough shady shit that when I give you kind of like that look, like yeah, we're gonna go.
As he stares deeply into your
behind
eyes.
the building. It's just been
This might be the comrade garb.
It's just been itching me this entire time. No, but yeah, I'm gonna grab Ithryl because I know it's in the shady side of town, so I'm gonna grab him and try to go.
Okay. And the rest of you, you two make your way over.
That's racist.
You two make your way over to the Depit district.
Would I know that, like, spell books and the like would obviously be in the
Econ district. They sell scrolls for specific spells. They also sell magical paper wizards use for their spell books, but not like completed spell books.
And there was tell Boris shoot. Right?
Shoots.
Shoots.
What are you doing?
Is there like a nearby library?
Library? On the opposite side of the city, there is.
I mean, if we're going halfway across.
Yeah, everyone's splitting
we
up
have
for the
till
most
9
part.
PM.
It's
We have till
you
9
guys have.
PM.
This is the morning you guys went to the arena to sign up. So you guys have roughly about almost 11 hours to get stuff done.
I guess I'll do that another time. But is there like a spot where I could maybe get like a bird or something?
A bird?
I'm interested in purchasing a raven.
Okay.
Did I get her name?
No, you didn't.
That's gonna hurt.
So,
That's gonna hurt.
you make a wisdom check.
Oh.
Wisdom check.
3. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a raven.
Yep.
No. Just you see that there's a series of just different stalls, different shops around that sells pets, different dogs, cats. Some sell even birds, but no one specifically sells a raven that you know of.
I guess that I know of.
That you know of.
I guess I'll just like peruse and maybe like
Just
You're coming with me.
I guess just like I'll like peruse and then I'll like sort of ask the people that work there like.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
That is a 19.
19. All right. So asking around, you hear of a newcomer, a traveling merchant who specializes in selling exotic animals, who is stationed in the northern gate. Too fast.
Aha.
And he has some animals that he might have a raven. He might have something akin to it.
Blue spotted gecko.
Cancun.
Would I have time?
It's frickin' Freck.
Stop. You come back with them.
That would be amazing, but
Okay,
no.
Guys, look who I found!
Yeah, I purchased them in Oro just the other day.
And then teleported here.
Would I have time to get to there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we'll deal with that when we get to it. Orys, anything else you would like to do during the day before the arena?
Nope.
Nope. Cool. You go and meditate. I'm assuming, or perhaps.
Sure. Enjoy the rain.
Talking to his
You
guy.
enjoying the rain?
Talking to him
Yeah.
about
For
that rain.
fights, would I know if, say, the other team happened to forfeit like a little bit into the fight, just like straight up forfeit, the winnings all go to us?
Yes. You do know that specifically because it is to the death, people have a tendency of forfeiting as long as it is a unanimous forfeit. If everyone in the team very clearly states that they forfeit, then the match will be over. If a single person decides, no, I want to continue this fight, then the fight will continue.
But only a single person.
If a single person says, nope, I don't want to fight, I don't want to, we got this,
Yeah.
guys,
So perfect.
but I'll keep on going.
You do know that I have spare the dying too.
Huh?
I have spare the dying.
She'll be fine.
I got a rock.
Yeah.
I think maybe she just wants to kill Devin and then kill him again after he wakes back.
Yeah. You do know, generally, the champions of the arena have their own contracts with Mori, so for this exact reason. So, if you do kill him,
I prefer Jerry. Honestly.
Yeah, so we're fighting to the death. They're not really fighting.
playing to the death. There, yeah, you guys got to kill them, but they'll be back.
What if we take their heads? Where bring them back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it in our sack of holding.
Oh no! Oh, the poor guys. So, it's about this big,
And
guys.
then we put
cremated.
And then we put that bag inside of another bag, and it goes off into the fucking netherverse
So,
to the sketchy place.
so is there anything else you would like to
Yeah,
do?
we're going to the sketchy place.
You gonna message me? Cool. Ithryl, are you anything else you would like to do aside from helping Gabriel?
I want to find some postman armor for significantly less price.
Significantly less price? All right, cool.
Maybe some guy in the sketchy
Make an,
mission will have one.
make an investigation check.
Natural 20. Come on.
No.
13.
13. Sorry, buddy. So, we're gonna go with you guys first. So the two of you head over to the Depot District. Reaching the corner,
Deep end, actually.
fight me.
Fight me.
You see that all of these is a series of bars, different taverns and bars set up. All of them relatively run down or just
Which
either
one has
out
the
of
matching
order.
number, though?
Huh?
Which one has the air?
She points you to this last one, the second to last one on the right. Make a perception check as you approach it.
Not me. Oh, no, no.
No? All right.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Ithryl.
What's up?
Make a perception check. I just
Sorry,
failed.
sorry.
That's a little overkill.
Hobo 20. Okay, so as you guys are
A
approaching,
little bit.
Ithryl, you specifically, as you are all
Row and
looking
kill 'em
out
all.
and just aware, you see Ithryl just in the trees around
we
here.
can.
There are a series of humanoids in the trees, all bearing crossbows. Some of them looking down, others looking from above and just observing the area.
I'll cover my mouth as we walk up. Before we get there, to let him know that we are simply here for poison, to give us a little advantage during the fight tonight.
Sound that to me?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we're here for. If you need to be the negotiator of that, these probably, I'm covering my mouth. These probably are your kind of folk.
I don't know what you mean by that.
It's a little racist, I think.
That's weight classes.
It's a normal guy.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a normal human being.
Yes. Well, you
Was he still talking?
you might happen to know a thing or two in a place like this.
It's just
Looking for
time.
potion. Anyone like what am I looking for? What kind
They
of
might sell. They might have a lot of things in here. I'm not sure,
But
but
I'm saying like.
this is what I was told to go to for what I'm looking for.
Okay, do you know like, who we're supposed to talk to, or does anyone here should have it?
We're going to talk to the barkeeper. I'll speak with him. You might be able to
Negotiate.
translate or negotiate. We'll walk in the bar.
All right, so walking in the bar, you see it as there seems to be a series, all almost broken tables. So there seems to be just a definite sign of various bar fights have broken out in here as many of the tables are either like kind of like haphazardly placed back together. Some of them, you can see there's bits of scattered broken glass on the ground in the different corners. The walls are tattered with just either damaged spots or some places where either like a sign or something has been put up to cover a hole, but it's not really working out. But you see as a couple of people are in here, a few of them wearing very elegant earrings, a couple of just with bandanas on their head. You see behind the bar is a human male in about late 40s, maybe early 50s, just wiping down the counter and just cleaning off.
Did I tell you? I told you there's no reason to ever judge a book by its cover. This place has panache.
Welcome.
Hold on. What do I see in this bar?
Cool.
I just fucking told you.
You see.
Besides the bartender, like, is anyone like with like obvious?
I
Nazi
described what you saw.
Nazi
I
bandit.
described what you
666
saw, whether you
tattoos.
remember it or not.
Damn.
Whether you
Like,
remember it or
brushing up on
not.
some,
Skinheads and
Brushing
swastikas.
up on some something else.
Whether you remember it or not.
Tell me, my companion, which one of these people you see here has some interesting like jewelry or any interesting matching earrings or anything?
There are some people over at the table over there.
Let's go over there.
But I'll put a gold on the bar. Just two of your ales, please.
By the way, just takes it.
I'll walk up to the.
Yeah. I'll hand you the ale because I think it's important to have have something in your mouth when you're drinking.
You said you go to the
Have
one with
something
the
in your mouth
earrings?
when you're drinking.
Alright. You see, they seem to have like almost gold coins for earrings.
Do we see them playing a game, like a dice game or card game?
No.
No?
They just seem to be there drinking.
Anyone else in here that looks have like some weird markings or weird jewelry that looks like out of place?
A couple with the earrings, other ones with just
No,
those red
you rolled a
bandanas.
higher.
Yeah, but he was describing and I was looking for things.
He said there was one particular group of guys, one with matching earrings.
Let's go to this one then, yeah.
And there was the bartender who was a classic human male.
Okay, forget the bartender.
Classy.
Alright, so go for the earring boys. Hey!
Hi, brothers. How are you doing
Yeah, I
tonight?
feel like I've been forever since I've seen you guys.
Oh, this is not too long, I hope.
I'm glad I found you guys. Listen, me and my friend here are planning a birthday party,
Oh.
and we're really low on supplies. Can you help us out?
Well, we got a few cakes in the back. Maybe gonna have a caterer come to help.
No, we don't need any help. Prep. We just need the materials.
Oh, perfect. Well, that's no problem at all. Are you looking for something to really wow them, or just something to just pass the time?
Well,
Not too much fun.
nothing too obvious, but something that's not gonna take too slow of a burn to give them.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And you, sir?
He's with me. He's fine.
Simply here with my compatriots.
Okay. Well, sure. We have different stuff we can do for you. How about? I have a bit of our supplies in the back. You could probably come and check us out in a few minutes. All right.
It's okay if I come along. I can stay out here. Yeah, I mean.
Stay here.
Stay here. That's fine. That is fine. I will stay right here.
Man servants,
Sorry,
Never
sir.
another place.
Sorry, sir.
Never another place.
I apologize, sir. I feel like I pick him up things pretty quickly. So it's like, sorry, sir.
Okay. Be back. Just give us a minute. You see, as they eyeball each other, they each grab their drink and head to the back. A few moments pass, and you see as the bartender comes up over and just hands each of you a cup.
He didn't go. I thought he was going to the back with them.
Oh, you went back with him. You weren't waiting any.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh no, he said wait. They said give us a few minutes, and then.
Oh yeah, we want a few minutes to set up, and I'll wait for him. And then
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Misread the
Bartender
signal.
comes, hands each of you a drink. Can I help you boys with anything else?
Oh no, we're quite all right. Thanks for the beverage.
All right. Well, I'll be back there if you need me. So, few moments pass. Actually, while that's happening, Hope, you head to the northern side of the city. Eventually, you reach the gates to the northern section of the Bendelian Empire. Nope, definitely not that one. Nope, definitely. No. Okay. So, you reach that section of the city. You see as outside, I'm just going to use that one. You see as section stationed near the entrance, just like the other two gates, there's a series of different merchants to very quickly sell their goods to traveling people or people very quickly leaving the city. Various stalls set up, some with just clothes, souvenirs to go, and other things. But very quickly you see as to the left, you see a tent is sort of set up. Inside the tent you see there's two males, very long, lanky males with purple attire, with a big hat. One of them with a really big fluffy hat with a couple of feathers of different animals, different types of birds on them. Accompanying them, you see as there's just various different cages set up, along with two stoops, each of them looks like an owl on them. In the cages, you see as there seems to be an array of different. There's a couple of them just seems to have just dogs. Excuse me. One of them seems to have these large. Actually, you fought one of these. Looks to be a displacer beast, kind of a case inside of one of them. Another one you see seems to be have on the side seems to be a sheet covering over it. But hanging from the top, you see it seems to be this tiny, looks like a very tiny dragon in one of the cages, kind of just like
It's what?
All by herself. There's a baby dragon in the cage.
It looks like it's tiny, like a little tiny dragon just in the cage.
Hope
Huh?
goes on us.
Red.
Shopping spree.
What do I know about? Do I know anything about
What this is?
red dragon?
Make a nature check.
Nature?
Yes.
6.
You have no idea.
I
Unfortunately,
asked
what this
them.
is. All right.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh, well, hello there, little lady. How we can help you? You're interested in one of our wares?
Oh yes, I'm actually of course the small lizard-like creature up there.
This here. You see as he kind of takes you over. This here is a fine, elegant piece of equipment, far from the east we gathered. This one, would you be interested in? It's a little pseudo-dragon.
A pseudo-dragon.
Yes, ma'am.
What does that mean?
Oh, a very reasonably reliable companion relative to the ancient dragons, but it would be a great companion for the rest of your life.
Do they
Be interested?
get much bigger than this?
Not much. They generally stay around this size.
Oh, so it's like a toy dragon.
Excuse me?
A chihuahua. Nothing. Teacup.
Extremely rare. Extremely rare.
You don't happen to have any ravens?
Ravens. Well, let me check my inventory.
Is the dragon like looking at me? Or?
Yes. You see, as it kind of looking closer to it at this point, you see as it is red with a long tail. You see, as it almost got like a spike, almost like a scorpion stinger at the end of its tail. The wings are this red, but the inside is almost like a darker blue of the insides of the wings, and it is looking at you. But that's about it.
Is it a baby?
You don't know. Again, you don't know much about these things, so you don't know how old and whatnot this is. But it's very small. A few moments pass. We do happen to have a raven in his door. Would you be interested?
Oh, God, you put the fucking Miranda Bill in front of me. If I could.
Does he have the raven with him?
We have two ravens. One of them that has been trained, and one of them is in the process.
Did he bring him out or?
No, he hasn't brought him out yet.
Okay.
Which-
Can you show me?
Perfect. Okay. Right this way. You see as he comes around to the back, and as he goes into the tent, you see as there seems to be more of these cages. Some of them larger. Some of them you see as there's a couple of like glass containers with water. You see as these various aquatic creatures are in there. One of them, a large one, seems to have like a shark inside of it. And you see entering a couple of birds just are flying through and around. Eventually, you see as he reaches one of the cages, bird cages, and pulls out a raven. All right, this one right here, her name is Tricky, and this one she's been trained for about 2 years now.
And
Okay,
he's
B.
hold on his finger or?
Yeah, he's holding it on his finger. It's a raven.
Isn't
Big.
it a big old chicken?
Yeah, they're like this big.
Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're about this big?
Thinking
No.
of
No.
Really?
Ravens are like.
Hold it with
Yeah.
the hand, not the
Well,
finger.
I mean, if the guy, if the guy's like 6'8", then yeah, a fucking Raven's not gonna be that big to him. Like,
But
he's a huge.
Yeah, you're gonna
person.
say he's actually a giant.
Yeah.
maybe. Oh wow, that's a big bird. Never mind. Never mind. He has it on his arm. My bad. He has it on his arm. I'm thinking crows. Sorry.
Crows are pretty fucking nasty too.
So,
I guess I'm gonna see if they take to me, and if they don't seem to like me, then I'm not gonna force them to be around.
all right. Well, he brings his arm out. You have your arm, and you see he kind of like nods to the bird, and he's kind of like onto your arm. That one will cost you about 500 gold coins for the training. But he is trained very well to return to you at your command, retrieve things, and even fight for you if necessary. Not the most sturdy of creatures, but pretty much. Should do much.
And how is it reacting? Like,
It seems to be very well trained at this point. You see, as it is kind of like looking to each of you, waiting for a command of sorts.
Tells it to do something.
yeah.
But, madam, you wouldn't
Scratch his eyes out.
You wouldn't happen to speak Elvish, would you? No? Okay. Okay, well, I can give you a list of commands for you to learn, because it was trained by elves, so the commands are kind of given to it in Elvish, so, but once it has recognized you as its master, then it will only listen to your commands at that point.
So can you show me?
Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, perfect. You see as he points to the other side of the room, you see as he's speaking to the bird, and as he talks, he speaks in Elvish. You don't understand quite what he's saying, but as he does, you see as he kind of like and just flies off to the other side. You see as he picks up like a cup and brings it back, and just drops it off into his hand. Thank you.
What is this a female or
It is a female.
does she have a name?
Tricky.
Tricky?
Tricky.
Tricky. That sounds like 500, and then the untrained one.
The untrained one, I can sell it to you for 150.
How much was the baby dragon over there?
The baby, the pseudo drake, would be sold for about 2,000 gold coins.
Well, I think that
They're
that
exceptionally rare.
out of the front yard.
right. Well, take your time. But we'll be here for a few more weeks.
Okay.
All right. You see, he kind of reaches out his arm. The bird kind of just back onto it.
Did I get a look at like the other one or the other?
The other one seems to be. You see, it's in a cage. You see, it's kind of like a vent. Every now and then, it like tries to like get out of the cage, or and just kind of like moving around, just picking at things. But it seems to be younger. But that's about it. It's a little bit smaller than this one that you're carrying. Anything else you would like to do before we move on?
No, I guess I'll just, sort of look at the dragon again because I have that interest in
All right. So we are heading back out. You see, as the dragon is, the pseudo drake is just in its cage. It's probably about 2 feet tall in length, and about total. But you see, it's just kind of like this cage is almost not big enough. It's just big enough to hold it, but it's just like kind of like walking around in circles. At this point, it's kind of laying down, curled up, kind of like looks up at you. Ah!
Speak to an infernal? Ooh, yeah. Hello, an infernal.
So it kind of like gets up, and just like staring intently at you.
Was that an infernal?
An infernal.
But yeah, I guess I'll just sort of head back.
All right.
I'm just gonna see if we win this thing.
With your winnings.
I may
With
have
your winnings.
some money
Winnings
coming in.
later.
All right.
I'll
So,
be back.
finishing off with the two of you, you are eventually led to.
Before they come back, I was going to talk to him real quick. Have you given him a name or a poison that you told me about? Or is it going
No, but all I have is I do have the handwriting of the lady who gave us the address, so they might recognize that. And I'll give them that. Okay, well, so the building that we went into, though, it had a name, right? The building.
I did not have
No. The herb shop I went into had a name.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell him what the herb shop's name was, and just so if he needs a little bit of a bargain chip, he has what she wrote on the piece of paper, and it is from that place particularly. Just I don't know, gain us a little bit of like maneuver.
All right.
What was it called?
Helga's Herbery.
Helga's Herbery. Helga's Herbery.
So, eventually they do lead you to the back. You see as they, coming inside back, they seem to have a case, large wooden case. As they open it, you see as there's just rows and rows of different vials on both the bottom and top of it.
Hold on a second. Did you ever give me any money?
Yeah.
Okay, how much did you give me?
How much you gave him?
500
Cool.
No, don't say I don't have enough money.
So, right, well, what exactly would you be interested in, sir?
Like he has like a thing in front of him, like a.
Yes.
So I see like little vials.
Is that labeled?
Hmm?
Are they labeled?
No. You see as the, would you like all of them? The description of all of them?
No, I want to be like, alright, what do you think is most effective for 500 or under?
500 or under.
What's your plan here?
Oh, that's well, are you planning on administering it? How do you plan on administering it?
Probably via knife or blade.
All right, so that's
Or maybe an arrow.
injury. There we are. So, You want either Drow's poison or serpent venom.
What's the drought for?
Drow's poison is an only punishment. A creature subjected to the poison must make a save, or be poisoned for 1 hour. The saving throw, if they fail if they're affected. All right, I'll read it. Fine. Out of game. The poison is typically made by Drow. A creature subjected to the poison must make a DC 13 Constitution save or be poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw is failed by 5 or more, the creature is unconscious while poisoned in this way. The creature wakes up if it takes the poison, and any other creature the creature wakes up if it takes damage, or another creature takes an action to shake it awake. That is Drow's poison.
What was the other one? The snake's venom.
Serpent venom. Serpent venom. The poison must be harvested from a dead. Yeah, we got that. A creature subjected to the poison must succeed on a DC 11 con save or take 3d6 poison damage on a failed, or is half as much on a successful.
How much did that one cost us?
That one would cost you 200 gold coins for 3 uses. With that, you will, by the rules of just applying poison to a weapon, you need to make a sleight of hand check to apply it to a weapon. Make sure you don't poison yourself with it or waste any of it. So as much as Mitski learned with his endeavors with such things.
So I can get 2, so which would be 6 uses for 400 gold?
6 uses for 400 gold, yes.
Since I'm buying a bullet, maybe a slight discount to play?
Make a persuasion check.
Probably not.
Probably not.
13.
13. Probably not, and they are offended you would be bringing it up.
Just making sure you guys are legit. Just nothing personal. 400 gold.
All right. So, 400 gold for 2. All right. So they hand you 2 of this greenish, 2 vials of this green coated liquid inside. They suggest you be very careful when applying it. Usually it needs to be injected into the bloodstream, but simply coming into contact with it would do a minor effect, not nearly as much as a dagger, but you will waste a use, basically.
Oh, I don't intend to waste.
So,
I'm waiting outside. I'm waiting for him to come back.
Let's do business with you boys.
all right. Each of you, everyone finishes up their plans for the end of the day, eventually by nightfall, you all convene at the arena.
Still raining? Still raining?
It is still raining because of that roll. I would have made you roll again, but that was really good.
Yes.
You learn that the odds of you. Wait a minute. You have a. Basically, you would double whatever you bet. Basically.
I'll put in another 300.
You put in another 300 in?
Yes, I'll tell Gray to put in another 300.
All right.
Are you planning on,
Is there anything else for us to do?
besides talking to him about the boys and stuff? That's all.
So
it was
it's
about.
basically, I'm going to tell him what I was told about the serpent's venom. I assume I can't just pull this, like, I have to pre-cook these things.
That's what my plan was too.
Because it'd be a little
do
awkward.
it.
I was going to take at least a turn to do it instead of doing it in battle. Like, hold on one second, let me just,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd say we were gonna do it, and
That
like
would be-
almost without even having to touch it. Just answer me this, Lord.
God.
No.
Lord, hear
I
my
will-
prayers.
I will
If
make
we-
this
if-
so
if-
much
if
harder on
we
you
don't-
right now.
If we don't put it near our hands,
Mhm.
but say he pours it into the sheath of his dagger, and I poured it into the little area where my bolts are like in.
Mm.
Would we have like a less of a, like not as harsh of a check, Because I know you said you have to make a sleight of hand.
Yeah,
This
I would
this
say.
would be us trying to prevent from like touching it completely.
Yeah, I would allow. It would. You know, outside of combat, I would allow you to use like Pathfinder rules and like take 10, take 20. So yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Sorry. Yes. Outside of combat, if you're using it outside of combat, I'll count it as an automatic pass. You would be spending your time applying it.
Okay.
Outside, but yeah.
So
there's 6 uses. So you want me to have 2 for my 1 for each dagger.
just to give us that first initial
That's fine.
advantage right off the bat. You coat both of your daggers. I'll coat 2 of my bolts just in case, and then I'll have the rest, the leftover in that one pile, just in my pocket. Yeah, I want to do 2 bolts and then coat his 2 daggers.
Okay. Cool. So, as the event, the time has drawn to close, you are all summoned, eventually convene at the arena. You eventually are coaxed into the sides where you enter a room where there's a series of seats, and sitting at the end, you see as Mori Earn awaits you. Hello, guys. Long time no see.
Oh wait, this is the talker, not the ass, not the angry one.
I'm gonna
Not the
keep.
fat brother.
I'm gonna keep
No,
walking
the
past.
kid.
I'm gonna keep walking past it.
Okay.
No, you just said we're sitting on seats, right?
You enter a room. You are coaxed to a room. Entering the room, you see as Mori is in the room waiting for you.
Keep walking past it.
Okay, so you walk past him, further into the
What,
room.
it's just a closed room?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna walk out.
You walk out. Okay. Okay.
Don't,
Well.
What's up, Maury?
just don't take it personally, but you and your brothers,
I'll walk back in like, you guys
your insurance,
Talking to this
your
loser?
insurance deals happen to
suck.
help out some people who are not so desirable. Sorry, but
Oh, makes sense.
that
Makes sense.
is the world of
He's
business.
in the
That
insurance
makes
business. What do
sense.
you expect?
Yes,
What,
he is.
Well, I'm just here to see if any of you would be interested in one of my insurance plans for the
Oh, I'm
arena.
sure you fuck it up.
There is a discount for if you
I'm
die
a
in
lot
the
less
arena.
righteous than these guys. What's
There's-
your,
there's-
let's talk.
What you going to
So,
bring?
I
if
thought you
are
didn't have
just-
any money there, bud.
So, I charge a 100 gold coin fee if you specifically die in the arena.
100 gold if we die in the
Can you
arena.
guys guarantee that you can bring me?
Yes.
What if you're down?
I got
What?
one.
Yeah, but that's don't fix it.
And you don't have to pay me anything.
Yeah, you just have to pay 300 gold.
What's your group rate?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to pay me.
What's your group rate?
That is the group rate. That's specifically the arena.
No, I know that's the arena rate. But what's your group rate? Let's not put a I bring back a particular person thing on the line. Let's just talk about if someone in our group goes down, bring that particular person down. Up.
Businessman. All right.
What is that rate?
Make a persuasion check.
Don't bullshit me, Maury. 10.
He's
10.
gonna bullshit you.
It's a 10.
Well, unfortunately, I'll give you the same rate I give everyone else, which is 100 gold per person. Some people are more confident of the skills and don't think they're gonna die, so they don't think they need it. So,
You're wasting your time. For
It's
nothing.
okay. It's fine. I just wanted to know. It's okay, Maury. I don't.
you prefer not to? Okay.
But do you know the strange devils that your brother gets involved in?
What?
Do you know the strange devils that your brother gets involved in?
My brother?
Your brother, yes. We've seen him into some sketchy situations before, and I don't know if that's why you're trying to represent your family name.
Make a deception check. 21.
He's trying to stow fucking like
I know.
drama from
Sees
nowhere.
the chaos over here. You see, it's kind of like an eyebrow has been raised. Not sure of what my brother's been doing in my absence. Go on.
I'm just gonna.
I'll tell you
I'm
more.
planting that seed. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's
I'll
like,
tell you more.
He said, "Go on."
yes, it's like of one instance, and I'll just explain of one instance of the fellow from AmeriCorps. No, sorry, not from AmeriCorps. From the what's it called?
Sincerity.
No, he's not from Sincerity. Malak, the person who is a follower of Malak, that his brother insured his life upon.
No, that's him who you're talking to. That's
No,
him.
It was his brother. It was the weirdo.
His brother's the old.
They're both.
Yeah, that's the. You're talking to the short one, the one who's a kid, who looks like a kid.
I will completely make up a lie.
Okay.
If
What
I
are you
need to
saying?
roll again, I'll roll again.
What lie are you saying?
I will just fucking lie.
What lie are you saying, buddy?
I will lie about his brother giving guarantees to the wizards from Centurion.
All right, make a deception check.
No! He's doing his job.
Yeah. Oh.
Natural fucking 20.
All right.
I don't know how much lead that carries, but it's going.
You see, like, an ecstatic look on his face. He's been doing. He got a hold of the Wizards of Centurion.
Yes.
Yes. You just got his brother a fucking raise.
That bastard's been holding out on me.
God damn it.
Oh, I thought I was talking to the great. Not the shitty one.
The most charismatic fucking character ever.
Well, if there's ever going to be a natural 20, there's your
All right.
If only he had the intelligence to back it up.
Well, I see that my business is not needed here. You all have a great day and don't die.
Just like, how did you tell me to get a hold of those guys?
God.
Damn it, I thought that was the regular one.
And you see as she kind of like bumps into you as he's running out. He kind of like bumps into you. Oh, sorry. Then she-
I stand my ground and I just like a linebacker just poof.
I thought that was the normal one.
So
Not the sketchy one with the fat bald one.
the big old, just like one is the younger brother.
I
And
thought
the
you
kid-
only described him as he was bald and like heavier set.
No, that's the older brother. I mean, the younger brother, and the older brother, eldest of the Aaron brothers, is the little kid. The one
He
who
has
looks like a kid.
selective hearing. So.
I do. Alright, anyways.
So,
Anyways.
eventually, following your meeting with your life insurance, you were eventually brought to another room where clerics are there to heal up you all, but prior to be entering the arena, but you all are at full health. So, seeing as their work is not needed, they eventually pray for you. All of them seem to be priests from the Temple of Ilmater, as they all eventually pray for you, which you safe passage should you meet your demise, and lead you to the entrance for the arena, and wait for your symbol. So,
Can I sort of try to pray to my
okay.
see if I see who I get.
All right. Anything specifically you want to say?
Just give us
Darkness, my old friend.
hello darkness. Just sort of like give us an edge, maybe help us out in any way that you can help us out.
Don't let Ithryl get hit.
All right. So, you know, to the side, you begin to pray. There's no roll for it, unfortunately. That's a higher. When you get to a higher level, maybe, but because that's specifically stuff that you get at a higher level. That's why you can make. Actually, you do get a response though. Roll percentage dice really quickly though.
Okay. Wait, are these the ones that are bad?
I don't know.
I don't think these ones. No, these
They're
are
all
not the
bad.
bad ones.
Oh, God.
30.
Good. So, as you go to the side and you begin to pray, you eventually, as you finish your prayers, just wait for some sort of response. You see, you can hear as the praying going on in the background begins to just fade out into just emptiness. You look around and you see it's just you seem to be alone in the room right now. And eventually, you hear this voice. I'm with you, Hope.
All right. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You feel as this present. You feel for a moment like a hand on your shoulder. As you look, it's gone, and you turn around. And you see
It's always just Todd.
you turn around to look, and you see everyone is back in the room at this point.
I didn't get to see him.
You didn't see him, but you felt a hand on your shoulder for a moment. But as you turn around to look, yeah.
Okay. All right.
As you are all ushered to your positions, getting ready for the event, you hear as outside the crowd is beginning to just as the event. You see as in the center of the arena, you can see through the bars as the announcer just forms in the center as this pedestal appears before him. As he announces, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And for the event we've all been waiting for. Blue Thunder will face off against the remaining champions. Whether they will steal their positions, we will find out now as the gates open. And you are all escorted, just enter through the doors into the arena. We will go on break.
Yeah. Let's go.
Break.
Fucking get it.
Get on break. Yeah.
We will be back after this short recess. We will see the fate of Blue Thunder, aka Action Faction, and whether they will be victorious against their foes. But until then, we'll be right back.
Well, let's do it.
And we're back. So, where we left off, Action Faction had made their way over to the arena after deciding who would participate in the battle and who would stay on the side to perform the betting. After getting registered to fight, they spent the rest of the day preparing for the upcoming battle and doing their assortment of tasks they felt they needed to do. As the day came to a close, the group returned to the arena and prepared for the upcoming event. After speaking with Maury and his life insurance policies and turning him away, the party has decided to prepare on their own. Reaching the entrance of the gates you can see as the announcer has finished his spiel as the gate opens. You all know, those of you who have competed before know that you are given 1 minute to prepare whatever spells, buffs, or whatnot to each other. 1 minute to prepare and stabilize and get to a position on the battlefield that you please.
Wait. Really?
Yes. You're given 1 minute.
Wait, in the battlefield?
On the battlefield to
Say
get
he's
to.
giving us fucking time to do pre-buffs.
What are you
You
doing?
got pre-buffs you want to do before we run in
What are
there?
you doing?
Against them or just ourselves?
I guess just yourselves. Any buffs that you want to give yourselves. Any buffs you want to do, summonings you want to do, whatnot.
Nope.
As you all enter, I will just. This is all happening at the same
long is
time,
left?
so you are giving your time.
I will inspire. I'll just Can I pre-inspire? I think it lasts 10 minutes, right? Yeah, I think inspiration lasts. 10 minutes.
Inspiration lasts 10 minutes, yes.
So I'll give Ithryl inspiration. I will give Iggy inspiration, and I will give Orys inspiration. My dear, I know you. As long as I know you, you have never needed.
That's gross.
How long is my?
Where are you guys happy with your spots on the battlefield, by the way? They are all in the process of choosing where they're going.
It's fine, but yeah, I'll use 3 of my inspirations to give. You all have inspiration. You all have a D8 inspiration for the fight. So when you feel it's necessary, you can use it.
Ithryl,
Yeah.
you're second.
Whoa. What's this backing up shit these guys are doing?
I told you this is all happening at the same time.
They're setting up.
They're setting up. I
can
told you
you.
this is happening at the same time. You can choose where you
can
guys
set
want to
up
go
too.
on the battlefield.
Where's Iggy?
Iggy is right here, up all the way on the right.
Okay, I'll.
So anywhere you guys want to move at this point.
You could have made the other team easier to see. I'm just saying. In hindsight, you could have made it easier to see.
Yeah.
Gabriel, you
It's a
should
big
be center.
battlefield. What can I say?
We're
Here.
relaxed. I gotta count fucking
Made it like
squares.
or something.
Ah!
That's one giant square. Move Iggy a little 10 feet towards, or at least towards the wall, and then up 5 feet. There we go.
Right there,
Yeah, and then to the side.
to the right.
Yeah, so I'm at like an angle.
Okay.
Cool.
But
All
real
right.
close behind the pillar.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, can I kind of do that?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Same spot.
Other side.
Other spot. All right.
I guess I'll move closer to the middle.
I will take 1 diagonal step.
No,
backwards.
not that forward. Back.
That's it.
You can give me. You
Back
can-
more.
Back. And then to the left.
Where's Devin?
So hold on.
I will take 1 diagonal
Oh.
step back towards the center of the arena. So 1 diagonal back.
Devin's right here
Yeah, I'd say like one
for
or two.
now.
From that angle, am I able to see Devin and that?
You are able to see Devin and this halfling over here on the left.
I will
All the way
take
to the left.
1 diagonal step backwards, but towards the center of the arena.
Can I cast a spiritual weapon?
Yes, you can. You want to cast spiritual weapon?
But
Yep.
you wouldn't know where to put. No, 'cause you
Oh, okay. I guess I. Can I put it next to
You
them?
can literally put it next to
You want to
them.
put it next to him if you want to.
no.
I mean, it's still in that 1 minute, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
setting up walk and talk in front of me, like a good 10 feet. Put it there and just like
Okay.
walk away from
Remember,
it.
we have a D8 inspiration when you need it. Use it when you need it.
Try just do the fire themselves now, so it's a turn.
Up to you, bud.
No.
I said
Well,
bud.
let's
I
try-
said
why do you
bud.
keep calling everyone babe?
I said bud.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
I said
Wait,
bud.
Hello, babe. How you doing, babe?
So there's walk and talk
It's up to you, Todd. Yeah.
in front of you. You casting spiritual weapon or no? Are you casting spiritual weapon?
No.
Okay.
Focus.
Do I know how long my elemental lasts for? Of the contract?
For the duration of summon elemental.
No.
You were supposed to pull this up.
All of us.
I have it pulled up. I don't have
Same
something else.
Well, you should
No.
have.
No.
Conjure elemental. The duration is up to an hour.
Oh wow. Do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it now. I'll throw over my shoulder like, 'cause I want to be hidden behind the pillar.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
So,
Disgusting.
what's all this? All right.
I'm only on the pillar, but
Sorry.
I don't want that close.
You don't want him that close to you? Good, because he emits heat.
So, question. The two in the left middle, who are they? Who do we see?
You see You see Devin?
Can you point him? out?
Yeah, actually, give me a second. Let me use this. Okay. You see Devin here?
Okay.
I see a halfling there,
Half.
dressed in very flamboyant, exotic attire.
Got it.
You see the cleric that you fought the day before
Okay.
here.
Yep.
You see Vivian right there, and you see the ranger right here.
The ranger in the middle.
Yes.
Interesting.
At this point, you do not see Vivian.
Don't see Vivian.
Nope, I see him. Flips away.
The fuck? God bless it.
As the minute fades,
Yeah, I'm looking for a rules guy here. Like,
Where's
what
the
the fuck? Like, really? We're doing this?
Is there a ref?
Fucking, they're going invisible before the fight starts?
everyone's allowed to do their own spells. You see as
Whoa, what
this,
the fuck is this?
as the center of the arena begins to ignite
Is that them or is that just like an environmental thing?
as an environmental thing.
My elemental will let it know.
I'm
Right.
gonna guess, is someone doing an announcing job right now?
Yes.
Is Bruce what's his face? Let's get ready to rumble!
Basically.
Is Shakira and J-Lo?
As the gosh.
Too much for one show.
Yeah. A lot of backside on one show. Lots of backside.
Don't
that.
lie. Do not lie.
Jesus Christ.
But
I
can
hate
you blame
all
us?
of you. I hate all of you.
Yeah, Super Bowl in South Florida. You've got to bring in.
It's probably Pitbull playing the halftime
Gotta
show,
bring in the
honestly.
legend.
He'll show up somehow. He'll
Yeah.
walk out the crowd and start.
Mr. 305!
I hate all of you. You'll be happy I'm setting up down here. All right. So, as the center of the stage begins, of the arena just ignites in this circle of flame, you see as these two openings form on the sides of the arena, as these fires and igniting the center. You see, as you can hear, as the crowd just as you can hear the announcer's his voice booming, fight! I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Initiative.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You too?
Yes! I won.
Oh shit.
Someone sounded happy as shit.
Yep.
So, make sure you roll initiative for your fire elemental as well.
Oh, do I have to roll for TikTok?
No, TikTok goes with you.
Okay.
Control him as a bonus action and so on and so forth.
Alright.
So, 25. Oh, sorry.
What are you rolling for all of them at the same time on the screen?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you didn't bring your dice.
Wait, what's that in front of you?
Oof.
TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, who is that?
TikTok? Or yeah, walk and talk. Wow, thank you. I was like, copyright.
I think it's a trademark.
Also, Kesha-san.
All right. 2. Cool.
Yikes. That's pretty good.
3.
Wow.
No, that's a 19.
Alright.
No, it's 3, like you said.
Uh-huh. Come on, roll.
That's
Is that a
cock.
cock?
That's
Is
cock,
that
yeah.
a cock?
Digital cock.
I've seen plenty of that.
Digital cock. Oh, God.
Digital cock does.
That's so stupid.
You gotta re-roll it.
There you go. Good dice. Good dice.
Smart guy.
6.
He's a smart guy. Smart guy. Never
That
watched
should
that
be
show
on
there,
Disney
kids?
Nope.
7.
That should be on Disney Plus.
Okay,
That
so
was an
4th
amazing
one
show.
is.
My
5th.
question was, did both of the twin sisters play in that show at the same time, just like opposites?
No, just coming in as
That's what I
guest
mean, like at
members.
different times.
Yeah,
Right?
but never related to the
Yeah. No, like they played the same character, just in different like parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Damn child labor laws.
I mean, same in Full House when there was Michelle's little friend. One sister would play the big sister, one of the older twins.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, with Mary Kate and Ashley. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Tia and Smari. Smari, I mean. When their little brother, before he went on Smart Guy, he had a family, and one of the older sisters would play as the older sister in the show.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tia and Samara were certified great child actors. Like, and I mean,
They go somewhere else with that
well,
one.
they
I
went
know,
in-
me too. I was
I was
afraid
worried
there. I was
about-
like,
Well,
oh,
they went into like their adult. I mean, they pretty much acted from the time they were little kids to basically into like their probably late 20s.
I gotta let the paint dry on that one.
What did you think I was?
I don't know.
Yeah, you were, Mason.
You are Mason, yeah.
So,
He's not drunk yet. Give it-
25 for 20.
21.
21 for Gabriel.
Hell yeah. Dude, Iggy's gonna set things on fire.
Yeah.
She's right home.
Can't do any worse.
Just sets herself on fire.
You said 25?
21.
21.
I rolled a 20.
Iggy, you said 20?
Yes.
All right. 20 to 15.
19 for fire elemental, 17 for me.
What's your initiative modifier, Iggy?
Mine?
Yes. Your initiative? Plus what?
Plus 1 is 9.
Plus 1?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Boo.
What was that? 19?
7, I'm gonna lose it.
19 for fire elemental.
19 for fire elemental.
And 17 for me.
What if we ended up married? That would be funny.
Stranger things have happened.
Yes.
Oh, God.
He'll be brought back to life by his church. He could get married.
Very good.
So the fire elemental had a 19, you said?
Yes.
All right.
Enemies to lovers, true.
And 20 to 15. Anyone else?
You got me, right?
You got what?
17.
17?
For me, 19 for Fireboy.
All right. 15 to 10.
Fair use.
14.
Check your workshop in my hair.
14 for hope.
My hair was the worst.
You what?
Combining your passions into one lifelong dream.
Endeavor.
Yeah.
Oh, God. 10 to 5. Orys. Orys.
Damn, son, natural 1.
5 to 1.
4.
Healer's in the back. Healer's in the back.
You guys can do it. I believe you.
I believe in
Or
you.
just sits down when the fight starts. What? Taking a knee, bud.
It's all right. A lot of them rolled horribly too.
Devin didn't.
He didn't. I rolled it from left to right, and he was left on the second. So, he got a 7. She got a 7.
Yeah, she just popped out of existence. Apparently, you're allowed to do that in force fight. So.
Well,
Don't worry, she'll
You'll
die
see.
slow.
wow, you're such a nice guy, man.
My character's not nice. What are you talking about?
All right, so top of the initiative, Gabriel, what are you doing?
So who's the little? I see a guy with like arms and a white little head right there.
That's the halfling. Oh, with the white head?
Yeah.
That's Devin.
All right. So I'm going to take the back guano and take the sulfur, slap it together, and a fireball is going to drop right on top of it.
What, you put back in your hand, you said?
Back
Yes.
guano and sulfur. Yes.
All right.
That shit is
All right.
So I'll need him and one guy to his left and the one guy to his right to all make a dexterity check or a saving throw.
You are dropping it. Oh God, from center, right on top of him.
Yep, 20 feet. 20
That's
feet
20
radius.
feet. I thought it was 15.
20-foot radius.
Okay. So. Yeah, they'll take it. So, there is first roll. So does a
Yeah.
baby.
15 save.
Nope.
Does a
Here we go. Probably not.
Nope.
I'm gonna guess not.
no, that does not save.
Wait, tell me that was a ranger.
And does a
Ooh,
that
that's
saves. That saves. Actually, with his dexterity. Oh yeah, that saves.
Is it negative? I was like, oh Jesus. Oh jeez, oh me. Oh,
There
my.
you go. Not bad.
Pretty good. That's really good. All right,
Let's
hold
fucking
on.
go.
Do it
Hold
to him.
on.
Do it to him.
What's this?
Pretty good roll.
Holy shit. Okay. 10, 20, 30. Oh, I'm missing one. 38 damage.
38 damage.
Let's go.
5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 4, 6, 2.
How do you want it? No, I was joking.
Just saying, that's about as high as you can get on one of those.
Pretty much. That's, you see, as they second guess and they're like, why did we clump up? As you completely release, as at first they think it's part of the center fire, but as they see, as you release this ball of flame, as it begins to grow and closer, they realize what's happening. It's like, oh shit! As it's, and are unable to avoid it. What was it? 36?
38.
38.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
And then I'm going to beeline it to the shadow realm over by Hope. Like behind her, but like in that direction.
that's half of
Gonna
38.
beeline it that
That's
way with my
19. And you're going where now?
So you see where Hope's at, behind that pillar? Basically just that direction as far as my movement will take me. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. No.
Wait,
I'll back up one step and stay right there. I'll back up.
What's the range on Fireball?
120 feet.
Yeah.
120?
Firebolt.
Firebolt or Fireball?
Fireball.
You need to move forward 5 feet to do that, but I'm just...
Wait, what?
Fireball,
Fireball's 120 feet.
it's 120?
120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was 60.
So I'm saying after I throw it, I'm gonna back
It's,
up.
not, it's 150, yeah.
150, sorry. I'm gonna back up one square.
Right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Can you make it to the left 2 squares? Yeah,
So as you release this monstrous spell, as they all try to avoid it and just get completely singed, it is Devin's turn. Sorry, but you had a lower dex modifier. Sorry. As he is going to the left. To go right there. Sorry. He's going to go around it. Sorry. To get a better view. Iggy, is it a saving throw, acid arrow?
Yeah.
Milf's
Is
acid
it-
arrow?
Yeah.
Milf.
Milf Hunter's acid arrow?
Hit. No, it's just an attack roll. So you see as he comes forward, you see as he brings out this looks like like almost a long metal tube with a series of attachments and like vials coming off of it.
Saving throw, 44
It's not a saving throw; it's an attack roll.
Yeah.
But as he brings out this tube, you see as he like aims it across the battlefield, focusing on you. And you see as he clicks one of the buttons, this liquid is shot into the tube and projected across the field.
Does he look like he was one of the ones that took the full brunt of that
He
attack?
was.
Yes.
Oof.
Big hit.
So that is.
Big ol' hitter.
So that is 5d4 since he's using it at its 3rd level.
He's using it at what level?
What? No, it's actually no. I don't think he has those. My bad.
Spellbook.
No, he's using a 2nd level. Sorry. Yeah, he's using a 2nd level. He is doing 44. So it is a total of 11 points of damage you take as it shoots at you, and you try to dodge out of it, but you see as parts of it get caught into your clothes and begin to just burn through. It's going to end his turn. Iggy, it is your turn.
Get me as close to the firing as possible. How far away would I be from Devin and that little area? From that pillar would I be?
How far away from what?
from Devin would I be if I got closer to the firing?
If you got here,
Yeah.
that would be 50 feet.
Sick. Put me as close to the firing as I can get. And
All
I'm going
right.
to
I'll
cast-
make a Constitution check, saving throw. It's from the heat of flames. 7. All right. So that's 1d6. As you get too close to the fire, you see as it kind of like scorches out at you. And in the immediate areas, the closer you get, the hotter it is. You take 4 fire damage as you get too close to the flames.
I cast grease right under Devin's feet.
All right.
And anyone within 10 feet of him needs to also make the dex saving throw. They have to pass 16.
It is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Not bad. Around who?
Oh.
Devin.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-huh. Has to pass 16.
It's some lot worse about to happen to him. Ooh.
What's it?
That's a 2.
So
Something
he's
a lot.
prone.
He's not only prone.
Oh?
Because he is within 10 feet of these flames. How would I do? I'm considered a fireball. So roll for fireball damage, because you see as you shoot this grease, as it forms and just covers him in this area, you see as it kind of spills out and connects with the flames, as it completely ignites and
Oh my
in the area.
God.
So how much?
How much fireball damage is? Because that's really 8d6s.
8?
Oh my gosh, he's gone. She hit him with grease, but he's standing next to fire.
Dumbass. Dummy.
Ha! 29.
You see as what was once is just now this chart. It's just it's just stuck ethereally in this. Yeah. It is your fire elemental's turn.
Your fire person's turn.
I was gonna do the exact same thing to that guy, but it was like someone.
What is your fire elemental doing?
Big talk.
Is there anyone within 50 feet of him? Of Devin?
Within 50 feet?
Of the fire elemental.
Oh, yeah. The guy who just went down.
Yeah, besides him, because he's down.
Yeah, but think about it.
There's the ranger.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna go there, but he's gonna.
He could cross through fire.
He's gonna cross over Devin's body.
Yes. Yes.
Devin's dead.
On his way to the ranger. What the fuck that is?
I think Devin's dead.
Well, it's not Bill.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna do that. Devin is on fire now. His corpse. It's incendiary.
Is that 2
Additional.
I think it's 1 because it's not a melee attack. Melee attacks is 2 death saves.
Is he on
one of them.
fire?
He is on fire. But
Oh my god.
You should just take him out.
I mean, I don't think you can do much now.
it's up to you. What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, don't bother.
I'll just walk over him, but it does one. I rolled a d10 for 5 damage. That matters.
It's just automatic fails.
It was
Yeah.
a 10 anyway. So yeah.
Okay.
No, but he said he is on fire.
Yeah, no, it takes more damage when I walk over him. He's walking. He's on more fire now.
He's on more.
No, he wasn't on fire
Yeah,
before.
Now he's on
Because
fire.
now he
He was
is.
hard before. Now he's legitimately on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so was that the ranger?
No, that was the.
That was the artificer.
That was the guy talking all that
Oh, the
shit.
halfling. Got you. That's
Yeah,
what are you
that's
on
the-
now?
That was the Artificer.
Yeah.
He was talking all
And
that
I'll
shit.
talk about the guy I'm at now.
Oh.
That is not the ranger. That is
a
the
bard.
halfling.
Okay, so I'm gonna take two attacks. Am I like within 5 feet of him?
Yes.
I think he's on fire as well. That's it. Hobo 20 to hit.
Hobo 20 to hit.
Yep.
That is going to hit.
So he's on fire now as well.
Little damage.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Yes, fire damage.
Okay.
Alright, another attack. 15 to hit.
15. He will
Oh.
say. He will say. No, they're over there! And try to use cutting words.
Would that work on a fire elemental?
Yes,
Oh,
if
cutting
he is-
words,
yeah, cutting words. And that will be enough to keep him from getting hit.
He's on fire. Give me the turn. He has to do D10
Yeah.
fire damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
How much damage did the thing do?
The
Original?
The first attack do?
No,
15, I think.
no, it's 13.
13? Carlos.
I heard 15. Come on.
Only 2 away. It's not like it's huge.
Alright.
What would I lie about? 2 points.
He is down.
What happened?
He is down.
Oh, so he was down before that then? Was he down before that then? Before the second hit?
Yes.
So the second hit would have hit automatically, no?
You could have cutting words. He was already down.
I'm gonna say yeah. It would have automatically hit.
Okay, so roll the damage again, or is it already?
No, it's just two failed saves.
Jeez.
All right, it's your turn, Ithryl.
What do I say? What am I gonna do to chill here?
Oh, jeez. Oh.
he
man.
just walks by both of them and just stabs them.
Yeah. I just had to do some.
The-
You guys
Like,
Just brain thoughts.
I want to first roll a stealth check to see if I'm hidden, or am I already hidden? Like, if I'm behind a pillar, am I considered already hidden, or should I roll?
You are obscured from direct line of sight, whether you're hidden or not. You don't know. You can make a stealth check though.
Oh, man.
But leaving your stealth,
Wizard.
you would be revealed. But
Wizard's gonna pop up. And be like,
Alright,
"Where
I
the
wanna-
fuck did my group go?"
yeah, it is.
Shot with my at the cleric, with my short bow.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
22.
the cleric. 22. Okay. Make an attack with advantage. You are hidden. Did not notice you.
That'll be 25.
That hits.
That's
Sneak
the
attack. Yeah,
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, do it to him, buddy. Fucking do it to him.
What are you rolling for the damage?
5d5 or 5d6.
5d5.
Sneak attack is 44 or 46.
And then
Yeah,
the bow yeah, so it's 5d6, yeah.
But I fucking count Larry, god damn it.
Oh, God forbid, basic math.
Technically,
It would be like a weird shape.
That is
A
27
weird
damage.
27? Okay.
20.
And I'm going to then put away my. Oh, I guess I'm gonna stealthily go try and avoid that fire that's spewing, and then go turn on the second pillar behind it.
No fire for me, sir.
Go to what?
Like the pillar below me. Like straight down. Yeah.
That's 35 feet away.
Then I guess I'll go 30 feet away.
30 feet? Alright, so as you go to pass through, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity check. I don't know why I'm mathing for it, but
What's that?
dexterity check to pass through, or at the time it basically, so you not get hit by the fire.
19.
19, you're fine. Alright, that's going to end your turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So, seeing her friends down like this, Cleric is going to rush over here. The life domain Cleric
Are we back?
is going to cast or activate their channel divinity, preserve life.
One sec, Larry. We're having internet issues, looks like. You can still see this. Sorry, guys. Just trying to fix our internet issues.
It's fucking out now.
Wait through somewhere.
Roger. Go home, Roger.
Yeah. So what are we doing? Just gonna hold up.
0 internet.
Okay.
Or we pause break.
You said how many people are down now?
None.
None?
Cleric just lifted them.
Revive
You
them?
raised me up. They weren't dead. They weren't dead.
They're just down.
What he fucking raising with? Do I see this? Did my character see this?
Yes. This is preserve life is an ability, not a spell. But I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. Life cleric.
Den's gonna wake up and the first thing he's gonna see is just me.
So that is going to be her action. For bonus action, she is going to cast spiritual weapon.
One sec, Larry. I'm stopping the stream for a second.
Okay.
So I can't cast it, but
Wait, the grease is like doesn't go away, right?
It's sort of yeah, it does. It just it ignites and just.
he's still on fire.
It's kind of like gas. It's just it's once it's burnt through,
Yeah.
it's done.
But he's still on fire.
He is still on
Den
fire.
is
Yes.
on fire.
One sec, guys.
Stay
I'm
dead.
sorry.
Is he trembling in his boots now? That he's like
He's
healed-ish?
gonna wake up on fire.
Healed-ish. I did that, bitch.
Are we live? Are we live? I don't know.
Are we live?
Check your phone.
Huh?
Can they like, they're feeling it, they don't want to be a part of this, and can they go home?
Yeah. At any point in time, if it's unanimous,
I think like
if a single person says, "I still want to fight,"
No.
fight
no.
continues. Yeah.
Wait, like
I'm looking at this.
anybody in the arena at the time, or
No, if the team.
I just need to know if I need to unplug. Remember how we?
I know.
unplug
Yeah, I know.
Once one team forfeits, the other team wins by proxy.
We're live.
We're live. Hello, welcome back. Previously on Magic Modifiers.
Sorry about that, guys.
So where we left off, you guys had took
Internet
down the two of them down. The life cleric had rushed over and began to pray. Once she did, you saw as this light began to emit from her, and her two fallen comrades had just some of their wounds had began to close.
All of them?
Huh? The two that were down.
Lame.
Sorry. As they did, you see. Sorry. She begins to. She casts spiritual weapon.
Oh, you have something on the screen we can't see.
Sorry, that's the dice roller.
The dice roller.
She casts spiritual weapon.
Uh-huh.
And she drops it down next to Ithryl. And attack with it. She can see you. Oh wait, actually, you are 10 feet away from the. You remember that with your movement, you can get to it. You get 10 feet away from it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, while the phone dies.
Oh, yay.
Well, the music's out. It doesn't matter. We're okay. What was that?
It's angry.
Buzz buzz.
So Ithryl does a.
No.
Sorry. 9, 10, 11, 12. Does a 16 hit you?
16?
Yes.
It is my armor class H. So
So
you can
that
cast
does.
your
Plus 10 with a spiritual weapon?
That's
Holy
a 9.
shit.
That's a 9.
Oh, is that a 9?
That's
oh,
a 9.
Sorry.
Yes.
So you can cast spiritual weapon and
I was
attack
like,
at
holy
the same turn?
fuck,
Huh?
that's huge.
Yes. That's
Who is
always
this lady?
I got plus 8.
That's a plus. So
Okay, dodge.
uncanny dodge? You can't. No. So spiritual weapon. How much is damage for spiritual weapon? Real quickly.
1d8.
1d8.
Why do you bother?
Because it is consistent. All right.
Because it's a bonus action.
Yeah. And it stays.
Oh.
It does that. It's 1d8 plus what? Plus their
Nothing.
spellcaster ability modifier.
Yep.
Yes.
What?
Don't try to cheat me like
Is it? I
this.
thought it was just the roll.
So that is. So that's 13 points of damage as this axe, halved to 7 for uncanny dodge. As this axe forms and just comes down onto you. You manage to dodge it to avoid vital organs. But up next, it is Hope's turn.
From where I'm standing, I can see the sort of gray-looking character right there.
Where?
That
Oh,
one right there.
right there?
Can I see them?
Yes, you see that's the cleric.
That's the cleric. Okay.
Yes. Kill them all.
And then who is that right under them? Yeah. The ranger.
The ranger.
Ranger.
I'm going to cast Shatter.
Hell yeah.
Like in between the two of them. Can I possibly it's a
Yeah, you can hit both.
10 foot. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. So yeah.
That's
Okay.
dex saving throws on both of them. Wait, dex or
It's
con saving throws?
17.
Easy.
So
he's
dexterity
nervous.
saving throws from the
Those
two
are
of them.
nervous.
Con
Hiccups.
saving throws.
Con saving throws.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
So I know, right?
Wow.
It's so much better when we can see these on screen.
I know.
It's
So
great.
that's the clerics, and the,
Oh, of course it's the cleric.
always going from.
Yeah.
The world will never know.
It's a 10.
It's a 10
Okay.
plus.
What, 2? 3?
For a ranger,
Cons check.
It's con saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a fail for them.
He's taking full.
So he takes the full blunt of the damage. The cleric takes half.
Average, yeah.
It does.
Oh no, actually that's pretty good.
That's pretty high. 28.
28? Okay.
28.
28. That'll do. So 28 divided by 2. That's 14 for her.
Hell yeah.
Pretty, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Good.
All right. Nice.
Yep. Fuck, kids.
So yeah, that's the loud ring.
So as you see, as the cleric rushes over and tries to focus on her allies and getting this immediate threat away, you take the chance of the opening to create, as you see, as there's suction, just like a vacuum of air just in the immediate area, and just blow both of them almost off of their feet. That's going to end your turn.
Yeah. Sorry. No.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not talking for her. I'm like still cheering. I'm still cheering.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Did you take damage? Yeah, that's 41. Okay, so I'll just.
Wait, did I take damage?
No, we don't care about
You
Oh,
took
I
the.
said Ian, my bad. I thought you were Iggy.
Iggy.
Sorry, hear my name.
Then I'll just.
Nerds these days.
6.
Oh no, it's not a D6.
That was a D6.
No, it's like a D10.
For what?
Healing light or
Or
bonus
bonus
action
spell,
healing
feature.
thing.
It's a what?
Feature.
Scroll down.
Feature?
Healing
D6.
light.
Yeah, D6.
Is it D6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was D10. Oh, that's
Oh
good.
yeah, you get 6.
You're thinking of
Dope.
lay on hands.
All right. So that's going to end your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Up next.
Another one of the low rollers.
Yes, all the low rollers are going now. So you see, as the hunter or ranger comes over, and he kind of like focuses intensely on you
Why me?
because you are the only one over here in their face.
He's got an angle on that? Can he see me?
Yes. As long as one of the corner squares of the squares can touch, then yes, and you can do these two. So, so as he does, you see as he brings
That warm, tingly feeling of being marked by someone, so to speak.
yes, and he will shoot off 2 arrows at you.
Live by the arrow.
So
You just got some zingers over there.
Yeah.
so that is a 10 to hit you.
Negative Ghost Rider.
It can't.
Because it's just because it's a computer system. It can always be there. Oh, wait.
What kind of dice is that?
And a 15 to hit you. As both of them miss.
Wow.
Let's
You're
go.
insulting your
Whoa.
class. And it's literally Ithryl shades away. It's vanishes.
He's gonna move over here.
Rolled an 8. I just realized, I guess.
Right here is going to be fearful of his life. The one who has the fire elemental staring him in the face.
Oh, he's back up. He's also
He's
on
also
fire.
on
He is
fire.
on fire, yes.
So then a D10.
Oh, wait.
Heard it?
Homeboy's on fire too.
Yeah, on his turn, he's gonna deal with it. But,
Is they
Not his
on
turn yet.
yeah,
I was in the beginning of their turn.
yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, roll 1d10.
That's a 9. Hell yeah.
Jesus. You and your weighted dice. We are going to weight your dice later and just see.
Oh, I mean, down to Chinese dice?
Yes! Given current events. So that is 9.
Yes.
No. Why are you?
All right, and it says they have to use an action to put the fire out.
Yes.
All right, so he's not going to do that.
It's
He's
hard
not,
cut.
he's not back down?
No, he got healed up by the cleric.
Completely?
Not completely. There's no
That tricky
way.
cleric, yeah.
No, not completely. Not completely. Cool. Okay, so he is going to move. Oh God. Oh God. It's all breaking.
You cannot hide from the flames.
Actually, he's just going to cast a spell. A similar spell to Gabriel. As you see, as very similarly, he forms this small little bead of fire as he chucks it through the air. I need Iggy.
You guys in bad shit. Rubbing your hands like that. It's so weird.
They carried on with them, yeah.
Where do you guys find this bad shit?
There's a cave somewhere.
Just make your dex check.
I need Iggy, Gabriel, Hope.
What? No. What? He's gonna reach all three of us?
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys are all within 20 feet of each other.
Okay.
And and walk and talk.
How far am I from him?
Oh god, don't sue.
How far am I from him?
70
70
feet.
feet.
Okay.
Range of it is 60.
Yeah. Well,
So-
it's definitely a move to
Yes,
not
fine.
be within range of something like that, but somehow we are. Okay. Is
We
it dex-
specifically went over the range of fireball.
Yeah, and I specifically moved away. I guess we're
No,
You moved
not-
back.
I
Not
guess
enough.
we're close.
But
Not
anyway,
enough.
it
I guess
is
we're
what it
close.
is.
If we're close,
So-
Move enough.
You
Dex
guys make a
check or
dexterity
dex
saving
save?
throw.
Dex save.
Save
Don't
the
forget
throw.
you're inspired as well.
Make one
Oh,
for your
yeah.
walk and talk.
24.
Huh?
24.
24? That's a pass.
Plus
Dex saving
fire
throw.
resistance.
Plus fire resistance, yes.
Plus
Minus
1.
so
19.
19, that's a pass.
Did the inspiration count towards AC?
You can
No.
towards
Oh,
AC.
Like one time now.
You're not involved in
I know, I'm just curious for the future. That was
Walk
any
got a
time.
17.
Do you have inspiration?
I used inspiration, and
Oh.
that gave me 14.
Oh shit.
So wait, do you have something?
No, walk and talk got 17. Iggy has 14.
Okay, so 14 is a fail, 17 is a pass.
I'm fine, guys. I got a rock.
It's the guy who's gonna be dead now here in a little bit. Don't worry. It's the guy who looks like next to the fire elemental, the white cat.
Okay, so
The
that's
bar?
definitely
More than 60 feet away.
So that is 33 points of damage,
What's a quarter of that?
or half of 33 goes to
or
60. Or if you're riding up at 17.
17, and a quarter of it goes down to 9.
Take 9.
Alright.
9.
Can I?
No, you did the same thing as me. You
So
passed.
9 if you pass.
You passed and
9 if you passed,
What I'm
or
saying
fewer
is
that.
I have a
Walk and
You
talk.
did.
How much HP does walk and talk have?
60
It's
feet.
not, no.
Or
Yeah.
HP.
Oh no, you can't. You're closer than I am. Is she 60 feet away from him? 'Cause I was 70, so I would assume she's closer. Oh wait, read the spell.
Hellish rebuke. You point your finger and the creature is 60 feet.
Walk and talk only has
There,
one.
momentarily
Walk and
turns
talk is
hellish
broken.
rebuke.
I normally don't calculate his HP unless
Oh
you
yeah,
put him in the
yeah,
battle
Is she,
specifically.
is
But
she 60 feet?
she is within 60
She
feet.
wants to use her hellish rebuke against them.
Okay. What is it, a dex save?
That is
Yep.
a dex save, yes.
Use a dexterous blade.
Wait, who is this cat?
That's, so I'm assuming that's a pass.
Half as much.
Okay, so
As this blast of as
How many times can
in
you use
response these
How
black
many times can you
flames
use that?
shoot out of you towards him.
As a reaction, can I cast absorb
What?
elements since it's
It's
fire
once
damage?
per long
I
rest.
don't think so. Not a reaction, so I don't know.
Okay.
It's just an innate ability.
So 11.
That's still that's better
11
than
and a half.
nothing. It takes 11. So he takes half of
6.
11. He
So
takes.
the
6
6.
damage.
6 points of damage.
Yeah, better
He's
than
looking
nothing.
rough.
Kill him.
Think about it.
You're not next
He just hit you from
Oh, but you
distance.
just
and
feel
took
it.
whack for it.
You
so
feel the
yeah.
energy. It's like,
He hit me-
uh-oh.
he hit me- So he basically hit us for 9 and took
Okay.
6.
He is going to pull out a health potion.
How many things has this guy done already?
He used one action, and that was it. He used a fireball.
Oh, I thought he had to do something with that because he was on
Did you use
fire.
habit
No, he didn't put the fire out. He's still on fire.
You
But
use
he,
habit movement, right?
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm supposed to get up, right?
Yeah.
And not only is it just regular flames, it is hellish flames.
that's why they were black.
Hellish rebuke.
It's at 14 HP.
Someone
Wait,
saved
can
me
I-
though.
Jesus, that's a hell of a fucking health potion.
Hell, like what?
40?
No, it's a 1, 1, 4, and a 3.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying it's 4d4.
Yeah,
Greater healing
they
potion.
can afford that.
Yeah, I can.
Good for him.
Must be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, it must be fucking nice.
Yeah, says the people who just gambled thousands of gold. Get out of here.
Our
Our only gold.
Our only goal.
I
First
didn't
off, there was
gamble
only one person
anything.
who gambled that. Let's be honest.
So, hey, as a group, you have more than enough money. So, hey.
I bet each of them have like 2 of those.
Maybe. Or not. I don't know.
Moving on to Fuckboy, who's been down and still on fire.
No, his initiative is before Iggy's. It is the wizard who rolled very low on initiative.
Fuck.
Blips in.
God damn it.
Is Vivian's turn.
She can choke.
Yeah, where'd she fucking
On
pop
what?
in at?
What is she choking on?
There.
Where's she at?
She's all the way over here.
Oh,
Is it?
So, I need black tentacles. Just started looking up the rules for this spell. My gosh. All right, I need. Yeah, it's a range of 90 feet. I'm trying to go through. I need the same people who just took the fireball damage to make another dexterity saving throw.
Counterspell.
All right, roll a d20.
Plus what?
Ooh, she's just 60 feet in range.
Counterspell.
Wait, why are you doing
plus
it
what?
From the far corner though.
It's plus what?
This is where she
You
is.
said I'm in range.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
what?
Yeah, you're in range.
What am I adding?
A d20 plus your spellcast ability modifier. DC is 14.
17.
17. As you see, as this black, like almost a hole forms in the center, and you see as these tentacles kind of shoot out and back inside.
Apples here. No. Nope. I've read books. That's not funny.
She looks at me. She looks at me. All I do is.
Did you kill him?
Yes, I am contending. All of the attacks are now focused towards him.
I turn my attention.
She stays. She does not blip away. So she will use the rest of her movement over there. It is Orys' turn finally.
Do something.
All right.
You awake here, bud? Ready to join the party?
He literally is asleep in the dirt. It's like,
Yeah, like just
oh, it
fucking
actually
waiting for
started?
my turn.
Oh, God.
I will cast Shatter in between the Cleric and the Bard.
What's the range? I mean, the radius of it? Oh, wait, no. The Cleric and Bard. Never mind.
Actually, would I be able to cast it so that it hits all 3 of them?
Devin, the bard, and the cleric.
Yeah.
I think so. Give me a second. Oh, what's the radius of it? 10?
10 feet.
No.
No,
Oh, wait.
why?
Let me see. No, thank you.
If you do it by the pillar. Ooh, crush him.
I think you have to take 2. You
Yeah,
can't
from
take
there.
3. You can only take 2. Right?
Oh, wait, no. You got him.
Oh,
All 3, yeah.
shit.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll do it there.
All right.
Con saving throws. DC
Bard.
is 16.
Ooh, Bard failed. I'm not even.
Who is that?
The Bard failed.
All right.
Does Devin get like disadvantage because he's on the ground so prone?
No. This is a con save, anyway. Ooh, Devin got a 3.
And the cleric.
And the Cleric. What is it, a con save?
Yep.
Cleric got.
Probably got a pretty decent save.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Cleric's on.
Not this one. That is a 12.
I'm gonna max that. That hit. And it is, what's 4 times 8?
32?
I'm sorry, no, 3 times
3 times 8?
8. No. Did I say I was casting it at what level?
You did not say.
I didn't say it, right? Okay, well, we'll just assume it's 2nd level then.
Let's assume it's the max level. I think we can assume.
Whatever, 2nd level it is.
Just assume.
Then I'm not gonna max it. It's just gonna be 3d8.
Coward.
Should I max it?
Yeah.
If it's an innate ability you have, fucking do it.
I'm gonna max it.
They're all
So-
how often do all three together?
8, 16, 24.
So 24.
Let's say this.
Yeah, 24 damage.
All 3 of them failed it, right?
Yeah,
All 3 of them failed.
Yeah.
24 damage.
Fuck 'em up.
The Bard and Artificer are down again. Cleric is still up though.
How's the cleric looking?
She's holding on for now. Hold on just a little while. Is that gonna end your turn?
So I have this also ability. It's called a Thunderbolt Strike. When I deal lightning damage to a larger, smaller creature, I can also push it up to 10 feet away from you. If it's shatter in a centralized location,
It's
can.
thunder damage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's not lightning.
Yeah. Shadow's thunder damage. I know that for a specific reason.
For the same reason that, like,
Yeah, thunder damage. Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and move towards the pillar.
That's 12. Move towards the pillar.
Yep, and the cleric is still alive.
Oh, sorry. At the beginning of your turn, can you make a Constitution saving throw if you've been this close to the fire?
Oh, what the hell?
Same thing Iggy had to do.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
that's a good one. That's a good one.
14.
14.
Yeah.
All right, that's a pass. DC is 14.
Do
Just
I
saying.
take any health? Or?
So you take 2 points of fire damage.
I'll move towards the pillar behind it,
All right.
and I'll cast spiritual weapon on the cleric.
You get an attack, don't you?
And I'll attack her.
She attacked me with her spiritual weapon first time.
Okay.
That's 22.
22.
Yeah.
It hits.
It hits? Okay. I wasn't sure. Just a 1d8. Just a one little d8.
Oh, you're still casting on.
Oh, now you like it, huh? Yeah.
8 damage in total.
8 damage.
Yeah.
And that's radiant damage.
It is. Oh, are they resistant to radiant damage?
Who's that?
The light cleric. Or a light
Nice.
cleric. Light or light cleric? I don't remember.
How's the crowd looking? Are they like going ape?
They don't know who to root for right now. At first, at first, almost unanimously, it was going for Argonauts, and you hear that one thunder from Grain. At this point, yes.
Set Devin on fire.
Yes, for the as that happened, you hear it's just there was like this unanimous ooh, and there's just like, but as it is going, as the battle is progressing, you can hear as the waves are tilting into your favor, as multiple people are just beginning to just like fuck them up, it's just, but is that gonna end your turn?
Any rotten vegetables being thrown?
Yeah, that's it.
It's not a theater, madam.
Only fresh vegetables.
All right, Gabriel, it is your turn.
We're having dinner.
Purveying what I have seen, I'm gonna move over a few paces to my my left, my right, your left.
Okay.
Stage right.
Okay, how many were?
2
2 paces?
2 paces to the stage. No, other way. Sorry.
My boy.
Other direction.
The other stage, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought stage
all the way
right meant
over?
opposite.
Yeah, you're good. I think. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, And I mean, these guys are just still bunkered up. So take that guano, take that sulfur.
Love that bad shit, man.
And I'm gonna throw another fireball.
Why do you have so much bad
Where do you go
shit?
with bad shit?
Right where it's gonna smack
We haven't seen a single bad.
all three of you.
Actually, not bad shit.
All right.
Cleric and the down bard and the down artificer.
Down deep.
Who both can't make dexterity saving throws. So I'm
Nope.
assuming they take 2 death saving throws.
It's 1 death for a ranged attack, 2
Okay,
deaths
that's
for
fine.
2
That's
fails.
fine, I'll take that.
Here, Devin already had two fails on his plate, so he is gone. He is
Got him.
dead.
Wait, he's dead.
Devin's dead.
Dead is dead.
First
dead.
one down.
Devin, you suck.
All right.
Talking all that
We
shit.
need that cleric to make that check.
He's like definitely.
Yeah, I mean, unless they
He probably has an
resurrect
insurance
them right
policy,
now.
but like he's out of the fight for good.
What is it, cowboy?
She failed.
How is she looking right now?
She's looking rough.
holding on.
She's holding on, but barely.
It's not as good as the first one. Do not fear, though. Oh, sorry.
No, it's the cleric.
That wizard didn't blip out of existence again, right?
No, he did not. He's
No,
back.
she's still.
She
Vivian's
did not.
still there. So it's
Cleric.
I'm trying to see if something Devin did stays into place even after he's gone.
Bard.
I'm gonna say
Right
yes.
now, and this
What,
is
his
Devin,
dog?
he's dead.
No.
Oh.
Some stuff that artificers do. You wouldn't know anything about it.
all right. So that is 26
Even
damage.
dead, he's a dick.
That's 26 damage.
26 damage.
26 damage.
You see as she goes down,
No,
and then you see as this light.
so you can see her.
Actually, no. How much damage? 26.
26 damage.
I mean, he's about to take all of them out right now.
5. Yes. You see she goes down, and this light comes, just like almost like something being released from her, and she wakes back up. But
So she's prone, but she's still
yeah,
clearly moving.
yes. It's gonna end your turn.
Wait, since she went down, did her spiritual weapon disappear?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Hell yeah.
I will bonus action healing word Iggy.
He needs it.
Huh?
She needs
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna bonus action healing word and just basically be like, yo girl, we just fucked that dude up. Look at how he's dead. He's dead. He's fucking dead. How you feel now?
Did I take negative
Did
damage?
she vomit? She
Yeah.
vomits profusely.
I don't know.
How much did you heal for?
I'll prepare songs next week.
How much did you heal for?
What is it? It's 1d4 plus my modifier, right?
Yeah.
Healing word.
1d4 plus your spellcast ability
Because
modifier.
we're killing these guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. There it is. Yes.
Did you doubt me?
I got one. I got one. That's nice. You take 7 points of healing.
Nice.
All right. Up next, it's Devin's turn, who is dead. Iggy.
I'm gonna walk past Hope and just be like 5 feet away from her. And how far away is Vivian from me?
Vivian.
Yeah.
It's 55 feet.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm on the other side
I
of Hope
totally blanked on that. I'm sorry. Could I move up? Could I have moved up 10 feet? I totally forgot to ask about that. I'm sorry.
And Iggy wants to move 10 or 5 feet away from Iggy. Yeah.
Like that?
Yep, right there.
Sorry.
And I'm going to cast. I'm gonna go with Firebolt. Play it safe right now. Vivian.
Yes.
Nat 20.
That is.
Double that damage, baby.
And that is 10 points of fire damage, and that's already with a double.
20 total?
Yeah.
20 total?
Oh yeah, because my plus. No, it's 15 because plus 5 damage
5,
Yeah.
doubled 5.
and doubled
And
5
plus
from the
5,
dice, so
yeah.
15.
It's a pretty good percentage right there for
And then for the-
cantrip or whatever. Don't.
For the other bolt,
You get 2 firebolts?
it's 2 because remember you
It
get
levels
2.
up. It levels up.
You get 2.
Yeah, there we go. No, you rolled, the damage increases.
The damage increases.
Yeah, the spell's damage increases by 1d10 when you reach level 5. So just roll again, yeah. Double crit. Yeah.
12?
So 12 plus 10, that's 22 plus 5.
No. 12 plus 10 plus 5.
Yeah.
So 27.
Yes.
So you rolled a 6 on the second one?
That's what I
You rolled a 6 on the second one?
Yeah.
2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2.
12 plus 10 is 22, plus 5.
5. Yeah.
So that's 27.
Yes.
Sorry.
No.
2 plus 2 plus
We
5
all
plus
got
3.
this.
27 points of damage on the cantrip.
No, God, 27, alright?
That's a fucking beast ass hit, dude.
Right?
That's
As
7
he
plus
is
10 plus 10.
focusing on the rest of the battle, you see as a firebolt just shoots and right into her face. That's going to end your turn.
Yeah, it's
Fireball.
bitch.
You're just up.
All right, Flame Elemental.
Oh, dude.
Do it.
He's got
Just-
one death save.
Just walk
Already.
over him.
Yeah, he's gonna walk over him. Yeah, he's got the 1. He's on fire now.
Oh, the bard or the
The
cleric?
bard.
The bard.
Bard's down.
And then walk to the cleric.
yeah, then he's gonna walk to the cleric. yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No,
Quick pit stop.
All right.
Wait,
Wait.
does the bard
You-
not
no,
take
you
I
a...
mean, yeah, you can put him in his square, so he's automatically on fire.
No,
You
no.
might miss.
Yeah, I
No,
put
ended him.
No, I thought he already...
He's already. I thought he
He's
has.
at
He has
1.
one, he's one
You walking
for-
over gives him 2. You can end
Oh.
him.
walking over him gives him 1.
End him.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
actually.
wait. Is that considered a melee attack? Would that be
No, it's
automatic
not because
hit?
he's not attacking. It's
I mean,
just
would there
from
be a
area
point to
effects.
do
No,
that?
no.
'Cause we're gonna knock out the cleric.
Yeah, rather just try to get this.
Yeah.
We knock out this
Yeah,
cleric.
you're
Yeah,
right.
focus
No,
on
you're right.
cleric,
You're right.
focus
You're right.
on
You're right.
cleric.
You're right.
How
Sorry.
you doing, buddy?
So I want to put the fire elemental like in the same square, so even if I miss, it's automatically on fire.
Okay.
Because yeah, he's allowed to fit within inside of such a small space.
22.
22.
Yep.
That hits. Fuck it up.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Yep.
She's down.
Attack again! Attack again!
Is it? What is it? An automatic hit when they're prone or when they're down?
No, if it automatic crit if it hits.
Automatic crit if it hits.
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
no.
How do you-
Would a 12 hit?
12 does
Plus
not
6,
hit.
plus 6.
All right,
It's not
so
me, it's a fire
after that,
But it is on fire.
Ithryl
Wait.
is.
You don't get advantage because they're prone?
You do.
Oh,
Cool.
not 20.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Smeared!
Oh my god, the cleric's dead. The cleric's dead.
She is though, 'cause, I mean, when you think about it, because at the beginning of her turn,
How's
Fire.
she takes a she takes a fire that
Fail,
failed
yeah.
down. So basically, she's dead. But you know,
How's the crowd?
the crowd is just. You hear as some of them as
Actually crying because they're scared.
as
He's
Izzy
already
takes
dead.
this fire, you hear like there's just like and you hear of like the 2 of them no from a few of them the male audience members in the front, but for the most part the crowd is just
Guys who are tuned into Arcane FM, you're just like, I've never seen brutality like
They're
this
saying my
in a
life.
long time.
Flame over damage.
They're not holding back.
Damage for
You're following us right here at the Bjorn Arena on Arcane FM.
Difference double.
What happened?
That's 19 damage.
Keep hitting the...
19 damage.
Oh, man.
All right, so that's the end of your turn.
Now, don't forget the other guy's also on fire.
Yeah, I know. On the cleric's turn, she
Wait,
takes.
wait, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's your
Still
turn.
hasn't moved.
Cleric's
He's
also
gonna go talk to the
smeared.
ranger.
You wanna move towards the ranger?
He's a schmear of creme
My
cheese on
fireball
me.
move towards the ranger. Yeah.
What's his movement?
50? He'll move like 3 paces so far, right?
Yeah, basically.
He gets 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
Still imposing and whatnot.
Right.
And whatnot.
For sure.
Actually, it's not the. It is your turn. Your turn.
So
So
peek
Devin's
around
dead.
that corner.
That whole
3 people are down. They have 3 people
So try to
down.
get to the ranger, I guess, or do your thing from.
Would I be able to get a sneak attack if he hunter mark me?
One way to find out. What are you doing?
Can you see
And
the
I believe
Can you see the wizard?
it's.
I guess Kyla never let anybody get that close to find out.
He never did that.
By the way, hiding is an actual action.
Okay.
By the
That's
way.
bonus action for rogues.
Bonus action for rogues?
I think so.
I don't think so. It's bonus action for goblins,
No,
but
it's
not
bonus
rogues.
It's
action.
most like
I don't know.
rogues. I'm 99.
Okay.
Dash, hide, or something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna attempt a sneak attack with the bow on him. Do I roll, does it roll for stealth first or no?
Yes.
Did you even get hit while you were
20.
there?
That's a waste for.
Natural 20?
Yeah, but it's just for stealth. And you got- I don't know. Maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Yep, so
it's
you're
a
more
natural
than-
20. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's-
Alright, so I'm gonna take a check.
So you do not roll with advantage. No.
Do what?
You do not roll with
Do not roll
advantage
with
because
advantage, I guess the answer's not
because
correct.
of the hunter's mark. Yeah.
But so it can't be a sneak attack either, right?
No.
Alright.
He knows where he's at, but he doesn't know he's attacking him.
It's 16 to hit?
16.
Yeah.
It all helps. It all counts. Doesn't matter.
That hits.
So no sneak attack, right? It's one
No
d6.
sneak attack damage now.
Natural 20 hide! Natural
It's a magical. He magically knows where he is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. Everyone else is just like, where to go,
I
but
literally
he
can't fight
magically.
this because I use that so many times.
No.
Yeah. Last.
No.
Yeah.
I won't
No,
fight
it's
that.
I get it.
no.
No, I get it.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my 30 movements to get as close to him as I can and pull out the daggers.
This is better than I expected.
I want to see a big red X on that
You
cleric.
can't
Until he
pull-
puts a big red X on that cleric.
Not there yet. Not on
I
their
don't
turn.
trust
yet.
it. He's dead.
He's not. He's
We
not.
killed his ass.
He's not there yet.
Yes, he is.
But not on his turn comes up. That's when he dies.
No.
But
That thing mollywopped him
for two death
after
saves.
area 1.
He
No,
didn't have. The
cleric
cleric
didn't.
never had any. The cleric never went down. Cleric didn't have any death save. This is the first time the whole game the cleric went down. No. So you want to move 30 close? So there.
If you get
Not to be on fire, not to have to make a fire saving, whatever, but yeah,
What
close
the-
like you without being touched by
Okay.
flames.
That
Or you
worked.
can throw two.
Okay, that's gonna end your turn.
Yep.
You wanna say
Hell
anything?
yeah.
All right.
Then do-
It is the cleric's turn. She gets that.
failed?
She-
Huh?
She failed the death
She
save.
automatically fell from the
No,
fire.
she didn't.
She's on fire.
Oh.
She's on fire. She
I
automatically
was
fell.
waiting for the
Made
dice to
return,
come
you
across.
take it.
I was waiting for the dice to come across the map.
Nah, it is Hope's turn.
Oh.
Am
Even a
I,
kiss.
from my perspective, I only able to see just the one bard, I think?
No, there's a bards over there, the ranger's down there, and then the wizard.
Yeah, you see the bard, you see the ranger, and you see the wizard.
Okay.
Isn't the bard dead?
He's down.
It's down.
Is he out? No one knows, but he's down.
He's on fire though, right?
Yeah.
He's on fire. He never put himself out. Yeah, he never put himself out.
I know. Andrew ran over him.
What?
Andrew ran over him on your way.
And then you can throw the other one at up to you.
Well, there's no way to bring him back up, right? So.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
What are you
We don't
doing?
know that. We don't know that.
Okay, you know what? I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
On who?
The 2 bolts at, you said the ranger and the wizard was available.
Wizard's
And
there,
the
ranger's there, and bard's over there.
And a wizard.
Ranger and wizard. Okay.
Nice.
Or she's just standing there like all proud.
Yeah, I'm just like,
You go, guys. Get him.
Well,
So 13 plus 9.
22.
13 plus 9 is 26.
Is Gray freaking
Yep.
out?
And
Or
then
can we not hear nobody cheers?
9 plus 4 is.
What's the happy
13?
cat sound like?
So 22 and 13.
A happy cat you don't hear.
Exactly. Purring. I can't hear the
So,
purring over the roar of the crowd.
I guess 22 at the.
22. That hits him. 13 does not hit the wizard.
Well, that is.
you could. Oh, could she use her inspiration on that
I
attack
didn't-
roll?
I didn't
didn't get it.
inspire her.
Oh, that's
Strictly
right.
because she has a +9 to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, and
So-
Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Anyway.
I don't know who that is.
Congrats, Chiefs. That
Congrats,
came
Patrick
out,
Mahomes.
came out of nowhere.
No, they were pretty favored
Okay,
for
so
all year long.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
So for the ranger,
Hey, an upcoming
what's his
team.
name?
Just 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Little Sunday night football.
I would like to compete in the local.
All right. That's gonna end your turn.
Are you okay? I'm fine.
Famous last words there.
Yeah. No, I'll cast healing light again.
Hey!
Another 6. Ooh. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna end your turn.
Yeah.
All right. It
Ooh, do you want to move
is.
though?
What's up?
You don't like where I'm at?
I'm asking you. It's not about me.
It is the range turn. He is going to get out of dodge.
Attack.
But as he does, before he does, he's going to shoot off 2 more at Ithryl.
He'd certainly try. And miss again.
Oh!
Yes, that's a 4, by the way, for
I'm
those
10 feet
watching at
away.
home.
You don't deserve to be a fucking ranger. You can't
Am I
be
60 feet from him?
Probably.
Are you serious?
I know, right? Yo, this man's so lucky.
So he missed both of them?
I think so.
No ranger can hurt me. I have the spirit of Kylo.
I have the spirit.
Just respect towards you.
Pretty sure. The second one.
Kylo is in the background just shooting out the arrows from midair.
Kylo's up in heaven, ranger heaven.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that
So
time.
he
Yeah,
didn't get hit by either.
you lucky bastard.
Oh my god.
He was
Now
gonna,
the guy-
he was gonna wreck you.
Well, now the guy who's on fire, who has 2 death saving throws.
Blood flows through my veins.
So, as he ends his turn, he is going to, first he's going to move actually, then he's going to use a bonus action to take a potion.
Does the fire elemental have a 10-foot reach?
I don't think so. No, 5 foot reach.
Ah, damn it! I should have bet all my money.
I bet all of them.
Every last time.
You were-
He's going to take a potion.
Lost.
No, I'm still making a lot of money though.
Yeah, that would have been a huge jinx.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty average.
Yep. So he is going to heal for 9, and then that's going to end his turn. Our poor bard.
Who's on fire?
Who's on
Aw,
fire.
He didn't even get to attack.
He didn't get to do a single thing. I feel awesome.
No.
I feel so
Oh, guys.
First moment.
Everybody give him a little golf clap, all right?
The initiative killed them. Everyone. They died before they got to go.
That 50 movement speed is so close to that fire elemental. He
A
just covers
Shaggy
it.
Dog story.
That's why you can only use it once a week, but because it's
Yeah,
freaking
see, it
crazy.
covers the map.
All right. Sorry about that. Forgot that should be going.
Our wizard friend's turn.
It is a wizard's friend's turn.
No friend of mine.
No, no friend of yours. All right. So our wizard will do a familiar summoning.
Ah.
That shows after my time. Yeah.
Song stuck in my head now. Thanks.
That was an Even Stevens guy.
Oh yeah, of course.
And a
What the?
Saved by the Bell. And
Even Stevens and Zoe 101 were relatively like a year apart from each other.
I want to say
I don't
Zoe
think so.
101's a little.
I remember even Stevens. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
wanna
remember.
say
Like, I don't.
Zoe's like a little.
Cause I don't remember even like hearing about Zoe 101 when I was.
Yeah.
They're about a year apart.
Yes,
I
you're so
don't know.
fucking old.
Maybe it was that 1 year. I don't know.
You're so old.
Nah, I can't.
2005. Zoe 101.
So I was already 15. Yeah, I wasn't watching that.
It's already fucking bitches and shit like that. You know, it was fucking busy.
I mean, I'm still watching. I was,
Kidding.
trust me, I was totally watching Sweet Life on Deck.
No, it's good. 'Cause I remember watching even Stevens, but not never hearing about Zoe 101. But
Thanks. Thanks for everything. It was really, really
Yeah, those on Nickelodeon, that's why.
No, but yeah, Sweet Life was actually, I thought that show was amazing. I watched it. And
Really
the one that
impressed.
came- The one that came after it. And the one that came after
Really
it.
impressing show.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't
We
pay
live
us
on
enough to be
deck,
talking
yeah.
to them like this. All right.
Huh?
They don't talk. They don't pay us enough to be talking like this.
don't
And
pay us at all.
obviously-
What's going on,
obviously,
bud? What's the
Pulling up the menu.
Boy Meets World, King of all kings. King of all kings.
There we
And
go.
my first love.
on TGIF, baby.
Tango's was everyone's first love, let's be real.
Yeah.
Honestly, Honestly,
God.
I like Angel better.
What was the tall one? The Texas one?
As you see, as he begins to cast his spell, you see as once again this portal opens up, and out of it you see this demon. You are out of range.
Are you sure?
I think so. Not sure. We'll see.
No, 'cause
Yes.
we're close. Oh, can I?
65 feet away.
Wait, the ranger is casting a spell?
No,
Or
the wizard.
the wizard who's up there.
No,
You
that's,
got your characters confused.
The wizard is right here.
No.
Yeah, that's the wizard.
That's
Yes.
the wizard.
That's the wizard. The ranger is right here.
Why do I
The
feel
wi-
like that just all switched places?
It
Yeah, because it was the ranger's turn. The ranger moved,
The
and then
ranger
it was the
moved,
wizard's turn.
The wizard never moved.
Ah.
The wizard
I'm out of
never
range.
moved.
Okay.
Am I able to
Fair.
counter spell?
Yes, but you do not have line of sight. Let me check really quickly.
She already hit the wizard with
What
a.
popped up next to me?
She already hit the wizard
The
with
thing that
a.
he's trying to cast.
You do have
he's
line of
trying to
sight.
cast. Oh. You have it.
Okay, so then I've never
You want some?
my entire D&D career.
Oh, you cast it once. At a very important time.
You did
cast
cast
it
it
once.
once.
Yeah, you did.
The
It
last
was
battle of
important.
the
Oh,
last.
first campaign?
Mm-hmm.
no,
Oh,
you
wait,
casted
yes,
it this
that's right.
campaign as well.
Oh, you did.
What you do?
No, you did. You casted it on this campaign. not
Okay.
last campaign.
Anyway,
I think it doesn't go through. Yeah, it doesn't go through.
no?
No, like you
Actually, no.
succeeded.
No, make a roll a d20. Sorry, roll a d20.
Plus your ability modifier.
Yes.
12.
What's your ability? Well, that's total
Wait, it's
plus your
Wait.
spell casting ability modifier.
well,
Not your spell.
not
your,
my spell
it's
attack. Okay, so
Yeah.
12.
So it's 12, so it does still go through.
Yeah. I tried.
I should have
You
inspired.
should.
I should have inspired everyone. That's my fault. No, that's my fault. I should have inspired everybody in the group.
Put that thing back where it came from.
Or so help me.
So help me. So help me.
And he does stay.
He's in my bubble.
Personal space.
So
No,
what
the
is
thing that
that?
popped up.
It's a demon. It's a giant demon.
Oh, that thing.
Ah!
So that is going to be his turn. The demon is going to roll initiative.
I don't like this.
It's okay. We're okay.
You're okay.
I killed Devin. I'm great.
Pretty high. Pretty high.
Pretty high, yeah.
Devin's dead. I'm on a high. It's fine.
I'm on a
How do you feel with demon tearing into my flesh right now?
That's just the fire. You're burning.
I'm always burning.
Yes,
This
it
isn't
does.
new.
Yes, it does. Because you had to
Can I
roll.
become immune to
Are you out
fire?
of spells?
No.
For a certain amount of time, you think
I mean,
so.
you're out of spells.
You can give yourself resistance.
I know. I always have those.
And other people
And you're healing
resistance.
light. Like you're still a 1/2.
I'm technically immune to death.
So, that is going to end their turn. It is Orys' turn.
Hook 'em up, Orys.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I move within 60 feet of the demon?
You are, I think you already are.
What does it look like?
It looks like a big monkey.
What kind of
You are not.
I am?
So you see before you, as this stepping through this portal, looks like this giant, almost like a gorilla with this red fur, but like this dark blue face with large tusks coming out of it, and these massive hands.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
That's all she sees.
I'm small.
Or you want to move within 60 feet?
Am I already under 60 feet?
No.
No?
No.
How much do I need to move? Cool.
To there.
It's the train. Yeah, the train's running by
All
right
right,
now.
your turn.
Can the demon cast a charisma saving throw?
Does what?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw?
That
Yeah.
monkey's very
DC
cool. I
16.
bet you it's charismatic as fuck.
It's got tusks.
I doubt it.
No, I don't
I
know
mean,
it.
tusks.
Tusk, I promise.
That's charismatic. as
Wait,
fuck.
what?
No, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
Wait, does it beat me in initiative?
Yes, it does.
How?
16. I rolled a 16.
Apparently it's got 21 and above me.
Dexterous, I guess?
Is that how Mankey looks?
Come on, baby. Let's go.
He's gone. Is he gone?
What did he? What is the?
Yeah, he failed. He failed.
Yep, he's banished.
That's what I thought he was doing. That's what I thought you were doing.
And he's off the map.
Be gone, demon spawn.
Be gone.
Be gone, thought.
I was so worried. I was like, how's he going before me? Oh, wait, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like pretty much what happens is
How's the
I grab
crowd?
my hammer, and I just like point at it and like where the demon once was. It's just like a sound and like a flash of light just.
Alright, so as this blinding light flashes for a moment, you see where once was this massive Balgara, there's nothing.
How's
As the crowd, you hear for a while as everyone's like, oh, it's Vivian's Balgara. It's coming around as you hear out, and then, here it comes, and then,
I'll use my. I'll move my spiritual weapon. Actually, can I recast spiritual weapon and have it reappear in a new place?
Yes.
I'll do that, and have it reappear next to Vivian.
Dink.
Boink.
Blink.
Alright.
And attack.
Vivian, you slag, feel my wrath.
I think that's gonna hit with a 19.
A 19. It might. That is mage armor.
Ooh, hold on. Can I cast it at a 3rd level?
Yeah. He is going to use shield to block it.
That's fine.
She blocks it. She blocks the attacker.
Now it's going to end your turn.
That'll end my turn. Yes.
All right. I hear it. I've been fighting it. Don't you be doing this to me. All right. So that is going to end your turn, Gabriel. It is your turn.
Well,
I'm sorry. Can I back up?
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna daddle back about 15 feet to the corner.
To the right.
Yeah. Not other direction.
Listen here.
To the left. I thought so to the left. Give it another 2 feet or another two squares. And you know what they say: if it is not broke, do not fix it. Pull out the guano and pull out the sulfur and blow a nice kiss. Drop a nice fireball right on
many
top
of
of
those do
both.
you have?
Again.
Right in the
Vivian.
middle.
What?
Vivian will.
It's in the component's pouch.
She will counterspell that one.
She is not
A
in
lot
range.
of shit.
Huh?
She is not in range.
Been carrying around.
Yeah, she is not. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Right in the middle, both the ranger.
Let's fucking go.
The ranger.
That's a ranger.
The
And Vivian.
Oh, Ranger might beat that actually. No.
They both got whopped.
Oh, Ranger
Both
did
are
pass
getting
that?
whopped?
No.
What a shitty Ranger. What kind of decks does he have? You don't
He's
deserve
got
to be a
he's
Ranger.
got 10s for all his stats.
Yeah, I got
Just 10, 10, 10, 10.
Whoever let the person be a Ranger.
Larry.
Standard that drops significantly from my days.
So they both failed.
Yeah, they both.
They don't make Rangers like they used to,
They
I
don't
guess.
They don't make, technically
good,
4 doesn't
buddy.
make rangers like they used to either. So.
Wow.
Oh well, that's good.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
They used to.
I'm sorry.
Make 'em like
I'm
mine,
sorry.
but
What's
not.
up, dude?
I'm sorry.
What'd you roll?
Oh,
Nothing below a 4. I'll tell you that much.
I tell you what.
You might outright kill Vivian without even death saving throws.
11, 22, 33, 43 points of damage.
Dude, we are fucking killing it.
Yeah.
I just maxed out too far.
So- How do you want to do this?
Both of them?
Both of them.
Literally, like
Vivian didn't have much HP.
literally, like I said, I pull one component
It's
out,
just-
the other component out, slap it together and give it a nice kiss.
So,
You just
so
did
you can
bad
see,
shit. What's
you can, so you hear as like the people on your side
Literal
of the
shit in his
arena,
nose.
you can overhear the people on your section as they're just like, oh, he's got another one, he's got another one. As you release the spell, you hear as the crowd, yeah, as it flies through the center flames as it kind of grows in size and just it completely combusts in the area. And as both of them are sent knocking and charred to the ground.
Fuck yeah.
I could have done. I had to say this first. No, I could have done it, but I have to say, as a bonus action, I would have had to have crushed the pearl first.
Fine.
I'm just doing the math now.
It's
I
fine.
just
You
realized I do have enough if I crush that
You're fine.
pearl.
To use the pearl? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So as the crowd just begins
Just
to
in-
cry
Yeah,
out.
literally my last third level.
Yeah, I imagined, yeah.
Yeah.
But as the crowd
Todd,
cries
Todd,
out, you hear as just blow. You see from the crowd as these illusory lightning bolts through as a couple of mages are being hyped up. You can see as a couple of people are just throwing like roses and other assortments of the goods into the arena. As the fire begins to die down, you see as the pedestal in the center begins to just form again as the announcer, well, let's hear it again for Blue Thunder! As the crowd, yeah!
I'm still concentrating on banishing that beast, by the way.
Huh?
It's a minute concentration to banish that beast completely.
Okay.
Oh, I guess the spell's over, right?
Huh?
Oh, no.
You
but it's-
still need to
maintains,
concentrate
yeah,
on it, buddy.
maintains.
But as the crowd continues, you see as for a good about 15 to 20 minutes, just eventually the crowd does die down, and some people get tired.
I was
but-
gonna look before, like when we get up there, I was like, are you not entertained? I was gonna, like, can I like thaumaturgy? Just
Yeah, as you doing the same spell, this announcer's using, you hear it just as loud. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. They continue to cry out. At this point, a couple of people began to throw coins out into.
Gabriel, should we not let him know our name? The action faction?
I mean, they
I
don't.
like Blue
Yeah,
Thunder better.
so as the announcer does eventually call each of you to the center, is there any words you'd like to give to your adoring audience?
What do you say?
Like,
Is there any words you'd like to give to your adoring audience?
Are you not entertained? I want to
Yeah, that was yours.
Oh, God.
Make a persuasion check for that one. So they don't know who Todd is.
I'm single and looking
15.
to mingle.
15. You hear like, Blue Thunder, Todd is gone. Blue Thunder, Todd is gone. A couple of them, but for the most part, they're still cheering out for the Blue Thunder. And the rest of you, the announcer looks to the rest of you.
I guess I'll be like,
I'm single. and
raise my
ready to
hammer.
mingle.
and just as a little touch in the middle of the arena, I'll call thunder.
Call lightning.
Yeah, call lightning. Yeah, just
As it kind of.
I'll simply, I'll
Stretches
take my
down.
lady by the hand as we both bow.
All right. As you.
me.
As you. As you all.
I said what I said.
You said she said it's. You make a persuasion check really quick.
Single randomly?
Oh, accurate. There is no response. There is no response to it.
Oh my god.
Figured.
Yeah, how accurate, how fitting.
How fitting,
As
yeah.
the arena
I mean,
eventually.
considering what I did to Devin, I don't think any guy would want to date me.
As the
That was
arena
E-Rap.
eventually dies down, you see as Maury and his brother are going through the arena. You see as his brother's just kind of over their shoulder, one after the next, and carrying them out. As you are all escorted out of the arena, eventually you meet back up with your sponsor for the evening. She's like, very good job, very good time.
That was
Very
kind
proud
of
of
easy,
you."
dude. That was what, maybe 15 seconds of a battle?
Shut up.
Wait, how long?
About a
50
minute and a half, but you know what? About a minute, maybe a minute and a half. But as the
Still has
as
a
the
use.
event
Yeah, I think it
goes
still
on.
has a use, socially.
But as well, You have all done very well. I very much appreciate it, and hope you all made quite a bit of profit in the process.
Yes,
As he is saying that, you see as like carrying like buckets, Gray is in like an ape form, carrying these buckets of just your winnings
That's awesome.
from the bet,
right
from the bets.
You said we tripled.
You
our
see,
money?
yeah, Toon has like a small little wooden bucket just in his
You
mouth.
said we tripled our money.
Huh?
We tripled our money.
More like doubled. Sorry, kid. Doubled. So Gabriel, you had 400 gold platinum. What did you put 300, 400?
He put in 1,000.
You fucking
put in
wish.
100 platinum.
Let's say, yeah.
You put in
Oh,
100 platinum. There we go. Gabriel, so you came out with 200 platinum. Orys, you have 1,200 gold coins. Ithryl has 600 gold coins. Hope has 50 platinum. And Gray has 600 gold coins.
And then didn't we get more on top?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
is there-
and then
is there more on top
1,000.
of that for winning.
At the end of the night, you will receive that, yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Unless we die.
Unless you die.
I mean, we're-
Wait, Gray is technically part of the action fact or the Blue Thunder too, even though you
Wasn't
didn't
signed up.
play.
You didn't see it signed up as it.
Too bad.
So as we leave, we're getting another grand.
Be here next time, bud.
Gabe. Oh, Iggy, you didn't bet.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just like, why are there
She
5
wasn't
names
sure
here?
about her chances.
I'm like, what's going on?
But
might be fair.
you said, like you said, as we were leaving, we're getting
Yes,
another.
as you all leave, you are each handed 100 platinum for the night. And
100 platinum.
Yep.
Under for the win.
Hell yeah.
as the current Bronze League champions of the Bjorn Arena, you eventually go home with your winnings and to reflect on what comes next. But,
All
Can
right.
I visit Devin in the morning?
huh? You do
Just to
not
visit.
know where he lives. You don't know where he lives.
He's my nemesis. I should know where he lives.
You make a wisdom check to see if you can
Been
find out.
spying on his
He probably would have
brothers.
made it. Yeah.
I don't know shit.
You don't know where he lives. So he, although many attempts have been made to find his home, he has very specifically made sure that you have not, out of fear of it burning down.
Good.
So you unfortunately do
I at
not
least know
know.
schedule?
Huh? No.
Schedule.
But as it comes to a night, you are all greeted at the end of the night with a knock on the door, Iggy.
I go over and open it.
Must be your new husband.
Yep. So in front of you,
I didn't write the letter.
Maybe he's new. You just tell your energy and came to see you.
Congrats on your win.
yes. In front of you, you see as a looks like a guard dressed in the same royal attire as most of the guards wear, but he is wearing a hat with the Bjorn Arena symbol, which is, it just looks like a great axe on it. And you see as a couple of people recognize you, Miss Ignatius, so that's why we realized where to go to deliver this. You see as he hands out 5 of these medals to each of you. He said, will allow a bit of discounts on equipment for any of the merchants in the city.
Any
based on
merchants?
this. For the most part,
Econ district?
I think so. But
Guaranteed, yes, heard it.
but congratulations once again.
Thanks.
As he nods to each of you. and
I
goes
like
to
your
the door.
hat.
Oh, thank you.
And when we go to this place, we say that who sent us? What is your name?
You have the medals to prove it.
My name is John. I work for the arena.
John the guard sent us.
medals are proof
I
of
guess
the
I'm
discount.
just a delivery guy.
Alright.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
You don't want the discount? I'll take yours.
Gray doesn't get one.
17
For being a pussy.
plus.
Oh, imagine if it was here. You guys would have left.
12 plus
That's awesome.
21.
21? Seems to be something.
Alright.
And before we end up the episode, we're gonna go get Grey neutered.
All right.
Do we level up?
You do.
Yes!
Everybody but Gray levels up.
How's that gonna work?
No, I'm joking.
I was say maybe he was off doing some weird thing. Well,
He was betting for you. That's what he
Always
was
doing
doing.
weird
that in the beginning of the match when everyone was like, Argonauts, Blue Thunder. That was great.
He still learned from
I
this
know those
experience
guys.
because he saw the battle and he's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That's
Gr-
pretty fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'll do.
The night draws in, and all of you begin to head off to rest.
Hell yeah.
The morning awaits with new enlightenment, new found strength, and new drive. What happens next, we will find out next week on Magic and Modifiers.
Can we roll for health real quick?
Yes, please. I will not be helping you roll for health anymore.
we're not helping with the healthies.
Nope. From level 8 on, it's on your own.
But I want you to help me.
I'm so
Can
sorry.
you hold my hand?
Do I have any advantage on
No.
I still have inspiration.
this? All right.
You fucking wish.
Can I inspire myself?
You
4.
fucking wish.
All right, that was a really bad roll.
What was it, a 1?
2 plus 2. I got a 4. I got
4?
4
Okay.
extra health.
You got what? You
I
said
got 4 as well.
you got a 4 in total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to add anything?
Well, Constitution.
It's whatever you roll plus your constitution.
Oh yeah, no.
Modifier.
Yeah. I only rolled the 2.
What did you get, bud? What did you two got?
Oh, I got 7.
You got a 7? Of course you did.
Oh, Larry, why can't you just go back to the old way of doing it?
Hey, I didn't max out.
Oh, there, bullshit.
I rolled a 2.
You better believe next week I'm bringing the stuff. We're testing those
Yeah,
dice.
I would love to
Huh?
know. I would love to know.
There's a process to test the dice.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
4
Hope.
plus 3.
Gotta give you that.
You and me both.
Yeah, same guy.
2 as well.
Yeah, 2. So
Whatever your comms modifier is.
74.
What, con modifier?
No, what's your
Constitution modifier.
Well, I mean, like, I'm at 74 now because when I leveled up, it like automatically went to 17.
Is that it?
Yeah, because
Yeah, it automatically calculates your con.
So it's 74. Is
Okay.
the max.
Okay.
7 plus 2.
Changes how I do. I don't even know how you do that.
Well, congrats, guys.
Override, I think.
Who wants to roll for Gray? No, I'll let him roll. I'll let him roll next time.
I thought you said you didn't level up.
So, again,
2 levels up.
Yeah, this is the problem though. It's like
we'll fix it.
no,
We'll
I'm
fix
saying
it.
the D&D Beyond, like
Oh no,
when you add it, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't just say what did you roll on your like on.
I
your
know
Yeah,
it's
it
because
does.
it's
It
set
does
to.
roll
It's
the
because
HP.
it's set to average right
No,
now.
no,
we
it's
we
a
have to
roll
set
the
it to manual. We'll do that afterwards.
Yeah.
But,
it's just,
thanks
don't
again.
go to school,
Just
baby.
add whatever
Shush.
you
That's why I have
What did
paper
you
and
roll?
pencil.
2?
So, once again, we would like to thank Blue Raven Studios for being our partner and sponsor for today's episode and for the foreseeable future. If you are a company in all of the United States of America and you are interested in a virtual tour for your establishment, please be sure to check them out at blueravenstudios.com. For virtual tours and specialize in virtual tours for schools, yachts, jets, and country clubs. If you are interested, again, blueravenstudios.com. If that is all, if anyone else has any announcements
for
to make.
anybody who stuck around, watched, I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot quicker battle than I think we thought it was going to be. And,
Yeah.
That initiative screwed them
If you-
so bad. With all the fireballs and AoEs, they didn't get a chance to do
and if you
anything.
want more, tune in every Sunday,
Yeah.
roughly around 6:37 p.m.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
But if that is all, have a great night.
Use
Love you
that-
guys.
Use that
And
term loosely.
go hug your grandma.
Have a good night, guys.
We'll see you next time.